The Decision Reel is also brought to you by Newsly. Newsly is an audio app for iOS and Android that picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time in the history of the internet, the web becomes listenable. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. Stop scrolling and start listening with Newsly. They also have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 40 countries, including our podcast, The Decision Reel. Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in the description of this episode and use the promo code REEL2021. That's REEL 2021 and receive a 1-month free premium subscription to Newsly.
You are listening to The Decision Reel, brought to you by Bright Eyes Entertainment.
Excuse me. True love is hard to find. Sometimes you think you have true love, and then you catch the early flight home from San Diego.
Today, Mitch's life took an unexpected turn.
Heidi?
What are you doing home?
And a couple of nude people jump out of your bathroom blindfolded like a damn magic show.
I'm really sorry.
Now,
Mitch, you're on the rebound. You're like an injured young fawn who's been nursed back to health, who's finally going to be re-released into the wilderness.
he's getting a little help from his friends.
I want to thank you very much for coming to the official Mitch Martin Freedom Festival. He's a very successful, very disease-free gentleman standing by the minibar.
From DreamWorks Pictures,
We are officially starting a fraternity.
This is my house.
I heard you guys are starting up a fraternity.
Who told you that?
and the director of Road Trip,
We're giving out bids to 14 guys.
Wait, who's this guy? He looks like he's 100 years old.
Ring the bell, you pansy.
Good morning. Now that was a party.
I want in.
Half these guys don't even go to the school. I promised my wife I wouldn't drink tonight. Yeah, I'll do one. We're gonna do one. We're good. Streaking. Once it hits your lips, it's so good.
We don't take it too seriously. You may be asking yourself, why is this cinder block tied securely to your
Earmuffs.
Don't you think this is going a little far?
Frank, just pace yourself.
Sorry.
Luke Wilson,
I get the feeling you have an entirely distorted view of who I am.
Will Ferrell,
If you tell anyone about this, I'll kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay, sweetie?
Let's go!
and Vince Vaughn.
There's my wife, always smiling. Hi, honey. Judging, watching. Look at the baby, look at the baby.
Be careful. That's the most powerful trank gun on the market.
Yes! Ow! That's awesome.
Old School,
You're crazy.
Shut up.
Was SR-71 in the movie at all?
No.
I don't think so.
No, they definitely weren't.
That song is a banger, though.
I love singing it.
Yeah.
I love singing it.
You sang it twice this weekend, right?
I'm glad we don't have a
Or did-
show for another fortnight.
A fortnight.
Fortnite.
Actually,
do.
a few fortnights.
Where's this
Right.
one at?
They do one of my favorite covers.
The next song is Tap House. The next one's Tap.
It's supposed to be
Oh,
Tap House,
shit.
but we're going to see because we got something in the works.
We might be doing a fall beach party.
Oh.
A first week of fall beach party.
at Rick's on the River in
Yeah.
Virginia.
I heard about you guys talking
Yeah,
about
they
this.
had to cancel us because of weather, but they really, really, really want us to play.
Sick.
And I think after Tiki, we're going to get a couple people that really, really, really.
Tiki was a banger. That was a dude. That was
look,
just a rager. Honestly,
I know Tiki has built-in crowds, and I'm not trying to like buff our own pickle. I'm a very humble person, but I'd like to think that half of those people were there for us.
I will say,
I don't think that's saying too much.
I was going to say like a quarter of them were there for us, and then half stayed because they were
Okay.
like,
All right.
fuck yeah.
Either way.
I'll meet you there. Yeah,
Yeah,
Either
I'll
way,
meet
right.
you there.
Something
So-
like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because people are going to be there no matter what.
Yeah, it's Tiki. Yeah.
On a Saturday night. in
Trudy
the
could have been
summer.
farting on a snare drum, and people are like, I'm here already. Fuck it.
Burp. Well, I'll
I
say
ain't
this.
farting on no snare drum.
Great work, Steve.
We're back on Mondays, baby.
That was a good one.
Yeah, buddy.
I like it. Today we're talking about old school, but before we get to it, I would like to say, hey, thanks for listening.
Yes.
This is the Decision Reel.
Yes.
We are doing things. I feel like we're We're gaining some followers, some listeners.
Some momentum.
We're doing stuff out here. We're on episode, I believe this is 33 already.
Wow.
Damn.
We're rolling. If there are people out there that like this and listen to it, feel free to give us a like on Facebook, on Instagram, say some stuff, comment like, hey, do this movie, or why not review this piece of shit.
Or review our show. Tell us how bad you hate it.
Or that too, yeah.
Tell us who's the dumbest. Yeah, for sure.
That's me, for sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say me, but,
you just can't. It's not his fault he never learned how to read.
What was that from?
It's Adam Sandler. Fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's not his fault he didn't learn how to read.
Is that Big Daddy?
I think it is.
I think it is. Yeah.
Hip Hop?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's that guy.
Hip Hop Anonymous? Why haven't we done that movie yet?
Spaghetti and tuna fish.
Coming up, man.
It's coming up.
We're only on 33. We got plenty more.
Yeah, you're right. We're in it for the long haul here. But as always, I am Steve.
I'm Ryan.
I'm George.
And I am Brent.
And back to what we were saying. This is old school.
I'm surprised it took us this long to get here.
Right.
Yeah.
This was on my short list when we first started this podcast, and then we started rolling and changing it up a little bit,
Yeah,
and then I
tangents.
back pocketed this one, and then you picked it. So I was like,
the old back burner.
There's still quite a few classics from this era that we haven't even come close to.
I feel like the 99 through 2006 era, maybe 7, if we want to lump in Superbad, is like one of the best comedy kind of stupid movies. Yeah,
kind of like for our music taste too.
It's certainly all of our wheelhouse.
Yeah,
for sure.
Sure. Yeah, obviously.
It defined our comedic tastes and things like that.
In the mid 90s, with Dumb and Dumber and those type movies, there are great comedies there, but I feel like they're different. Those movies are like classic movies that kind of like anybody talks about, and you're like, oh man, that movie's so good. But these movies that I'm talking about, they're not good movies, but they're so good to watch and have a great laugh from.
This is all like post-American Pie stuff. Like I feel like American Pie really changed humor, and then once that happened, then this whole brand, like the frat pack guys, all got big, and like that's
I forgot that term. I forgot the frat pack guys.
Yeah. The Animal House style, whatever.
Right.
To me, these
like
movies.
This is that movie. Yeah.
Like the older National Lampoon.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. This is like Road Trip made the raunchy comedy good to watch, and that's where they went off, and all these movies spread because of that. And
I watched the unrated version. I don't know about you guys. I think Ryan did. This movie wasn't really all that. No, it added some titties.
I think it was like 2 minutes.
And more Will Ferrell ass. That was literally it. Man, my voice sounds like I've been smoking Winston's.
No filter.
Filterless Winston's. I stole that from Vincent. I got to give him credit for it because he'll yell at me if I don't.
Lucky Strikes.
Yeah. Whatever, man. But
that's what my grandfather used to smoke. Lucky Strikes.
My step granddad smoked like 4 packs of Pall Malls a day, dude. But I'm glad I picked this movie. Right from the jump, I was quoting it like I just watched it. And I was like, man, I forgot how quotable this movie is.
Dude, there's a lot from this movie that I still say today.
Oh, my God, it's funny. I think it aged just well.
There's nothing but like maybe 1 or 2 things where you're like, they can't say that today.
Right,
Yeah,
you can't like in the beginning the guy says faggot. You can't.
But even our main character is like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
it's not like
You're right. He's not. It's not like the joke
like you're
is
not
that
on
he's
that
a
guy's
faggot.
side at all. Yeah,
Right. No, he's just a shithead cab driver. And
it's funny though. The way his delivery is really good too, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
what am I supposed to do with this seatbelt? Because there was like 2 ends or whatever.
What do you recommend I do?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that we can't say things like that
in the
anymore.
back seat.
I think it's that we can't, like our protagonists can't say that. We can't be on the side of that person who's saying that. Like an asshole can say whatever they want.
You can't glorify the fact
right.
that the hero or main person is making comments.
But like
that.
a bad guy can still be,
exactly.
Whatever,
exactly,
whatever horrible label you want to put on them.
And
that makes sense.
I'm gonna say this before anybody else beats me to it. Forgot how effing hot Pompeo is.
No. I thought you were going somewhere else with that one,
dude.
No.
That chick is.
I was going the same where you're going.
No.
You're thinking Eliza Cuthbert. I know what you're doing. No, dude. Is it Ellen Pompeo? Is it Ellen?
Yeah,
from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Dude, she is a perfect 10.
No.
She's the girl next door, perfect 10.
She looks better in this movie than she does on Grey's Anatomy to me.
I'll give her that.
I don't.
But she still looks weird.
Oh yeah, she's
something about her to me
She's
is not
stunning.
symmetrical.
Dude.
She does. She's not.
See, I thought she was statuesque and perfect. So I'll take it.
Well, she's not
As soon
pretty.
as
She's just not, to me, she's not
As soon as she
10.
gets on the screen, I'm like,
She's
I
not for me.
forgot how hot she was.
Yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I'll say this, too.
I'm with Brent on this one. She's
she
very
definitely plays her character well.
Yeah, like the innocent friend.
A little aloof at times because
Right.
she doesn't see what's going on with
Right.
her boyfriend.
But
or
she's
whatever.
never dumb, you know.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like-
a little aloof, you know.
Right.
Well, she's giving everybody the benefit of the doubt because she's a good person, like literally.
That's a good way to look at it for
You
sure.
know?
Yeah, I see that.
That'll get you burned.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
So, anyways,
trauma again.
This is old school.
I guess we're going to Toots tonight.
After discovering his girlfriend has been participating in group sex, attorney Mitch feels his world come undone.
And not only an attorney, a real estate attorney.
Yeah.
What a fucking... Probably makes so much money. Most boring job ever. Don't do that.
Thank you.
I mean, how boring... Like, you got flown to San Diego and you left early because you're bored?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it also goes into like his character, like his, he's boring in bed.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a boring job. He's probably hating life.
Fucking Jenny Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Fucking
She's another one that doesn't do nothing for me.
Juliette Lewis. Who's Jenny Lewis?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Juliette Lewis. But another one of my favorite lines when she takes it. Big dragging that cigarette, and she doesn't mean it at all. She goes, "I'm really sorry."
Yeah. She's just taking that drag.
God,
like,
whatever.
I'm really sorry. Like, perfect. She's great in this movie.
Oh,
she does a great job.
I like her as an actress.
Anything, yeah. Anyways, so continuing, he moves into a new place, which happens to be near a college campus, and tries to get his life back together. Two of his best friends, Frank and Beanie, start hanging out at Mitch's house, eventually turning the place into a wild party pad, much to the ire of the college dean, Gordon Cheese Pritchard.
Didn't we throw you in a dumpster?
I got out.
Oh, yeah, we know.
He's like, "Oh yeah, it's cool, man." He's like, put his pants
But you know
on.
what? They were kind of cool with him. Like, you know what?
They weren't overly shitty to him, right?
No, like honestly, no more than they are to each other. The whole fucking movie.
Right,
yeah.
The problem is that Gordon's a little bitch. Like honestly, like.
Yeah.
If he could have just hung out and like taken some shit, given some shit back, he probably could have been cool with him and partied with him. But
Right.
instead, he was a fucking asshole. That guy sucks.
Well,
He was a good villain.
Jeremy Piven's just an asshole.
Is he? I don't
He
know anything
does
about
play
that guy.
that style actor a lot.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah,
I don't know him personally.
No,
or whatnot.
I listen to celebrities talk about
This
him.
character.
Okay.
Oh,
His
really? Like
character
really
in
is an
that's
asshole?
him.
His
No
character
shit.
in this movie has the same kind of retort or rhetoric as the dude from Smoking Aces.
Well, it's the same character, basically.
He's
Yeah,
like- When he's like, one line me and my friends used to always quote when somebody would do something dumb, we'd be like, "This is me leaving. This is me leaving." And you can see the dude from Smoking Aces when he goes, "There is no cleaner on this earth powerful enough to get the human ejaculate out of clothing."
Dude, I'm going to say this. That movie's severely underrated.
Smoking Aces?
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Nobody talks about it.
It's been a long time.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
The bomb in Smoking Aces? Motherfucking Ben Affleck, dog.
Yo,
Dude.
I love Affleck.
Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds was in it?
Yeah.
It's been 15 years
He's
since I've seen it.
he's the main whatever guy that's
You're
going after
right.
them.
Dude, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. It's really good.
Yeah, and Jeremy Piven put in a lot of work to learn magic tricks for this movie, and they barely use any.
Right.
It's fucking funny.
No.
Oh, I thought you were like, tell me something.
Jeremy Piven gave himself mercury poisoning because he ate sushi every day for so long?
That can happen.
That
can happen.
Ding
I
dong.
eat sushi.
I eat
a
sushi
lot.
every
Yeah,
day.
it's
What-
been
I
a
don't
lot of it
No,
every
no, no.
time.
It's like he was eating an astronomical amount of sushi.
Okay.
Especially a lot of like tuna. Tuna's real
I do.
high.
I only eat. Anyways,
I only eat tuna sushi.
I do. I eat spicy tuna like a couple
But I
times
mean-
a week at least.
Yeah, but
that's not going to do it. Then I'll be all right.
Salmon and tuna like
Go
aren't
to,
even like
go to
comparable.
Okada. They got a roll over there. It's a shrimp tempura that they put spicy tuna on. Boy. I go to Okada once a month and just ball out. I'll spend like $80 on sushi by myself.
That's what's up.
Get that spider roll, that soft crab joint. Oh my god!
So
Dude,
there was
every
this-
time I go there, I get that one.
I'm not a huge sushi guy because I'm not a fish guy, but I do like whatever the regular sushi
Like
you can
California
get.
roll?
Thank
with
you.
the
Yeah,
fake,
yeah.
with the
Not
fake
even,
crab.
not even
Yeah.
sushi, but it's okay.
Yeah, whatever. But I mean, I'll try a couple here and there that my wife will be like,
Dude.
you might like this or whatever.
One of the best rolls I've ever had in my life was vegan, and it's ridiculous to say that, but
Well, it's all about flavor.
We were in Annapolis, me and my ex-wife, and there's a place up there called Tsunami.
Ooh,
It's a sushi
what a
joint.
great name
Yeah,
for a
dude.
sushi place.
And they had a
Godzilla.
they had like a 3 mushroom sushi roll, and it was called the Earth Day roll. It was
That's cool.
Literally one of the best rolls I've ever had in my life.
Have you ever had a hand roll? Like,
So
it's like a cone
how was
shape?
that rice?
Yeah.
Oh, those are dope.
It was vegan?
Yeah.
How was your rice?
I mean, I don't. No, it was rice and mushrooms and stuff and seaweed wrap.
Isn't rice?
You don't have to say it's vegan.
Oh, well, I mean, it was vegan. I'm not vegan. Look at these tits.
Look at them.
Look at them tits. See, we need to be on video.
Yeah.
Just didn't have any protein.
We might get there.
Mushrooms got protein in them. The fungus.
How about
didn't
this?
have any animal protein.
If there are people out there listening,
the mushrooms.
If there are,
and they want to see us on video,
nobody
let us
comment
know.
that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Give
wants
us
to
a
see
little
me and
whatever.
George's bare feet. I know that.
Sure do.
I'll
Who
crop
doesn't?
them out.
Oh,
They
baby.
might want to see Trudy.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
who wouldn't
They definitely
wanna-
want to see Trudy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about if we were even live, like audio, it'd be fun to like take pictures like of titties over here and, you know, share them.
Old tits.
I mean, we could be like live.
Tits McGee.
We could be live tweeting this, right?
Yeah.
That's
what
a
I'm
way to
saying.
gain followers and whatnot.
But you'd
too.
also have to have a live feed at the same time for it to be like, because otherwise, like, they don't care what you're tweeting.
Dude, what?
Yeah, you're right.
What does Tiffany's leg look like today? She get a bruise?
What
Oh,
happened?
Dude, that's so good.
What happened?
She gave me a titty twister the other night.
Would you push her over?
No, I was
Give her a
carrying.
swirly.
I was carrying. I was carrying a towel like your uncle at a cookout. You know, I just had it over my shoulder. I was singing when it was hot, and she gave me a titty twister. I went, and it was the most perfect towel snap of all time. It left 2 marks.
2.
There was like blood stippling. It was,
You're lying.
No, he wasn't lying at all.
For real?
I walk up and Tiffany's
That's
sitting
assault,
down, and she's like, "This motherfucker hit me." I'm like,
you know what?
At first, I thought she was joking. Like,
No.
why would you hit her?
Right.
And then I look down. I'm like, she's bleeding, bro. What the fuck happened?
Do we
It
need
was
to
the
fight
best
this
towel
guy?
snap
Right.
of all time. No, it wasn't
Do
like
I need
that.
to
Steve Sucker Punch
fisticuffs?
Hey, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You act like a man, but treat you like one.
Your boy.
Wow.
Very
That
sensitive.
explains why she didn't say bye to me. Fuck, she was all injured,
No,
dude.
What the fuck are you
God.
talking about? She said bye to you.
She
I was
said bye
really
to
drunk.
everybody.
I
You
don't
fucking
remember.
dipped out.
No,
No.
it
No,
didn't-
I was there all fucking night.
No, not
We're
when
talking
I got-
about-
at the end.
We're talking about Saturday.
We're talking about
night.
Saturday.
Saturday, sir. Saturday.
No, it didn't put her in a bad mood. She was fine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was there real late on Saturday because I needed to
We
sober
left
up.
and you were still there.
Yeah, I needed to sober up. I was there for a while.
Yeah. We said bye
You
to
know-
you 3 times.
You know
Are you for real?
those
Yeah.
towel whips
Don't
are always the
remember.
best when you don't really
Anyways.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect.
Like,
And
We
I
just
wasn't-
don't remember what you talked
I
about
was
either. Then.
not
Oh,
trying to.
God.
try. Yeah.
I was just trying to make the noise.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
No, you
it
didn't
got
say
her
that.
Oh,
sleepy,
my
too.
God. Don't do that to me.
It got to inside her thigh.
You just
Yeah.
made plans to come
Felt
over,
like
and then
such
I was
an
like,
asshole.
Sunday.
yeah.
I did remember that. I put it in my calendar.
Oh, well, you didn't come over.
And by the way, sorry I ruined SummerSlam for you, Steve. I didn't.
I shouldn't have been on my phone at that late anyway.
Okay. Because I got home Saturday and Twitter was exploding. So I watched the returns and all that. And I was like, this is crap.
To be fair, my wife ruined the Becky Lynch one.
Oh, all right.
In the Brock one, I was like, I don't fucking care. But I was like, damn it, spoilers, motherfucker.
Dude's a fucking gorilla.
No, he is.
Yeah, he's a fucking orangutan, man.
No,
Not
he's got
orangutan,
that-
He's a fucking gorilla.
He's got
so-
that.
So they're going to ride this
He's got
feud.
hair where John Cena doesn't have.
They're going to ride this feud
But look good on him, though.
to WrestleMania
I don't
for
know what they're
7
gonna do.
months.
I don't fucking care. I'm not watching it.
The only good thing about the feud is going to be Heyman in the middle of them because they're both his.
Heyman on a pole match.
Yeah, Heyman on a forklift.
What do you think, George?
I don't give a fuck.
I almost sent you something.
I'm really glad you
that
did.
night.
Did you see the Kenny Omega guy commented?
Yeah, I
you
screenshotted it
sent
to you.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I was gonna send you that night after Tap House where you're like, man, wrestling sucks or whatever.
I said that?
Yeah, I was gonna send you that the top thing on Reddit that night.
He says every
I
month.
saw. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch it at all? No.
No. Why the fuck would I watch that?
I don't know if you were curious at all.
0%. No, not that either.
He's like,
No, you know what? No, never even been curious. Full
That's
disclosure.
good. That's good.
I mean, is it?
I don't know. I'm not you, so.
So after they move in, they start partying.
Well, no. Anyway, so this is directed by
Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips, who also directed Road Trip, Starsky and Hutch, all 3 Hangover movies, and most recently, The Joker.
Wow. Oh, wow. That was a step off.
That's weird, right?
And that movie was fucking super good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
See, I don't want to watch that because I'm afraid it's going to make me feel stuff I don't want to feel.
Yeah, I was like dating this girl and she was like, halfway through the movie, she was like, I can't watch this anymore.
I need you to stop looking at me like that. That's a real thing.
You need to stop being a little bitch.
No, she was like, I can't watch this movie anymore. Like, it's literally fucking me up.
I had to stop watching Ozark because of it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Seriously, it was fucking with my anxiety real bad.
Joker specifically did that to like a lot of people. They were like, "This dude is too relatable. Like, it's fucking me up."
Yeah,
I don't think that would fuck you up.
No.
Knowing you, so I would say watch that movie. Right. You could get through that one.
I'll hold your hand.
All right then.
But no, Joker is a good movie.
Joker's fucking good.
It's not what you think it's going to be.
Right. It's not a superhero movie per se.
Well, I don't even think it's about the Joker.
I didn't even like it, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Joker? Really?
It was boring.
Oh, you're tripping.
Did you make it through Suicide Squad?
The new one? Man, I haven't even started it back up again. I'm just
third episode now.
Not interested.
Told you it was awful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I probably will finish it eventually. I just am not interested enough. I keep seeing clips and stuff on the internet, and I'm like,
what's really weird to me is the internet and almost all critics out there
love it.
Yeah. They're saying this is one of the best movies
they're like,
DC
this is what Guardians
has.
of the Galaxy should have been.
Right, and all this stuff. And like, I see the points they're making, but I don't agree with them fully. That movie's there's just something missing, like we've said, and it fully commits to being super hyper violent, but in that it loses like
it has
a feeling. I don't know.
It has zero character development, period.
No, it's just hyper violent to be hyper violent
sake
to
of
make
it.
up for the lack of depth in the movie.
There's
really.
There's character development in it. The main guy goes through a
Idris
story.
Elba?
Yeah.
And the whole movie, they should have not named it Suicide Squad. They should have named it after his character and like
Bloodsport and Friends,
featuring the Suicide Squad.
Well, it wasn't even supposed to be Bloodsport. It was supposed to be Deathstroke in there.
What?
And they completely changed it.
Why didn't they put Deathstroke in there?
I don't know who Deathstroke is.
He's fucking
Smith,
dude.
right?
Deathstroke.
No, that was Deadshot.
Deathstroke, real quick. Identity Crisis disassembles the entire Justice League in like 3 pages of this comic book called Identity Crisis. I recommend it to everybody. It's amazing.
All right, then.
Is Deathstroke the fucking Deadpool ripoff?
I mean, not really.
I thought that was the
Deathstroke is they were both created by I'm about to get nerdy. Robert Liefeld. Around the same time, one for Marvel, one for DC, and they're pretty much they're carbon copies.
That's what they are, but they're not because.
Sorry.
I mean, I was gonna say Deadpool is just more over the top and funny and whatnot, where Deathstroke is like serious.
Yeah, do not fuck with Deathstroke. Like that's a wrap. Like he's Batman, but a bad guy, and definitely will kill everybody.
Okay,
he showed up at the end of was it the end of the first Suicide Squad, or it was another movie, and it was that Joe Mantigliago dude. You know that big fucking guy from True Blood.
Fat Tony?
No. Whatever. And then he was on like one of those CW shows.
That was in the Shark.
He was on one of the CW shows, and I mean, for the OGs out there, he was the villain on the Teen Titans animated cartoon, and that show was fucking good.
What villain was he?
The main one, man. Deathstroke. Slade, they called him.
He's got like half his helmet is like half a.
Yeah,
he was out to fucking murder Robin.
I love Teen Titans.
Dude, that show was so good.
Are you talking about the? Hold on,
not Teen Titans Go, the older one.
Okay, the dark one.
Yeah, that show was fucking good.
Yeah. Teen Titans Go make me giggle every now and then.
Have you seen the Teen Titans movie?
What?
There's a Teen Titans movie that came out.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to watch it on. Yeah.
What?
No,
my life.
It's live action.
No, there's a show that's live action called Titans, and it looks shitty.
Yeah,
I actually heard it's good.
They're on their second season.
The Teen Titans movie isn't live action.
I'm almost positive. I just saw it.
You're thinking of the show, bud. 100% thinking of the show.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the show.
No, that's DC's Titans.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So the Teen Titans, anyways. Okay, hold on.
Because I thought the Teen Titans had the Arya from Game of Thrones.
I have no idea. All I know is that Rule 34, fucking.
We've all been there, brother.
Rule 34, Raven gets it in.
We've all gone down that rabbit hole, man.
No, I think only me and you.
Oh, no. Oh, well. Worth it.
Right. This came out July 27th. It's called Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Right here.
That's the Teen Titans Go characters.
Okay, yeah,
though.
that's
Yeah,
not.
but
I mean,
it's
that's
not-
still
yeah.
kind of cool. But I'm talking about the OGs.
You're talking.
I like how overtly black they make Cyborg on Teen Titans Go. He's just really loud and like soul food and like.
Is it like that's kind of offensive?
Yeah, it is. No, that character's kind of racist.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Anyways, this was written by Todd Phillips and Scott Armstrong.
You were right.
They wrote together.
There's the show.
Okay, it wasn't me. It was him. I'm not all up in that. Anyways, written by Todd Phillips and Scott Armstrong. Together they wrote Road Trip, Starsky and Hutch, and The Hangovers.
Okay.
On his own, Scott Armstrong has written Elf.
Written?
Written? Whatever. I come from a different country. We speak different.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure.
That's
my.
a
That's
cop-out.
my.
Yeah.
You speak
Sure,
bogan.
buddy.
Anyways, he has written Elf, Bad Santa, The Heartbreak Kid.
Oh, that was so fucking
Shawn
funny.
Michaels?
Semi-pro. The Heartbreak Kid is kind of funny.
The what?
Look.
The
Just let me
Heartbreak
go with
Kid.
it.
The Heartbreak Kid?
For anybody playing the home game,
no.
I have a speech impediment, and I try to get over it, and it just doesn't work.
And the rest of the members here love to make fun of our disabled friend.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm the fat one. Steve's stupid.
You said I wasn't stupid earlier.
Yeah, well, I changed.
I
my mind.
lied.
I lied.
That was Trudy.
This is starring Luke Wilson as Mitch.
Much better looking than his brother.
Better actor too.
Wow.
Yes.
Vince Vaughn as Beanie.
Dude, how young did he look in this fucking
really
movie?
young. Watch Swingers if you want to see a young Vince Vaughn.
That was
It's a
his
great movie.
debut, right?
I believe it is.
I think it was him and Marky Marks.
Probably, yeah.
Swingers is good though.
It is, yeah.
I don't like Vince Vaughn that much.
I love Vince Vaughn. I really, really do.
I
I
know.
think his career fizzled out at the right time. He was on the verge of the Will Ferrell overplayed same character in every movie. And I think it went away gracefully.
Well, he's been in other movies recently, and he's not playing anything like his comedy Vince
Except
Vaughn.
He does great as drama.
Yes.
The Internship. I hate that movie.
For some reason, I'm going to agree with you, it's not a good movie, but there's a charm to that movie that, like, if it's on TNT or something, I just watch it.
Okay.
But it's not like I'm intently into it and I'm going to sit here and say that's the best movie I've ever seen.
No.
It's just that I'm going to watch it because it's funny. Stupid funny. If that makes sense.
Sure
there was a
does.
movie that
We
he
just
was
watched
in.
Old School. Definitely
But-
makes sense.
But Old School's up here. The Internship's like way fucking down there, right? But no, there was a movie Vince Vaughn was in where he's like breaking out of prison or something that came out in the last 5 years or
Okay,
something.
Mo and Wes talk about the movie all the time.
We just did
Really
a
good.
horror movie too.
The Freaky, I believe
Yeah.
it's called.
Oh yeah, it's like a horror.
It's not really.
comedy.
It's. I don't think it's.
Wasn't
it's like
it
a
a remake?
slasher or something.
Wasn't it a remake of Freaky Friday?
Yeah,
No.
Sort of.
Except instead of like the mom, it's like literally a killer.
Yeah.
Right. They're just switching places with a high
Now,
schooler and a
It's
killer.
Chucky meets fucking Freaky
wanna
Friday.
It's more the hot
Yeah.
chick than it is Freaky Friday.
You want to
There you go.
see Vince Vaughn in a horror movie? Watch him and Anne Heche when they redid Psycho.
Yes.
Dude, I heard it's so fucking good. I've heard that so many times.
Dude, he is so
Is he Norman
good.
Bates?
Yes.
Fuck, I gotta see that movie.
Yes.
No, it is good. Because you can see it when you look at him. He looks a little like unhinged.
Yeah.
Just looking at
He
Vince
just
Vaughn
looks that
normally.
way anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
All the time.
So imagine him leaning into that.
She's right here.
He needs to do more of that.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Also, this is starring Will Ferrell as Frank,
Perfect.
Jeremy Piven as Dean Pritchard,
What a dickhead.
Ellen Pompeo as Nicole,
Perfect 10.
Ugly.
Julie. She's not ugly. She's just not.
God
perfect
damn, it's
10.
my story.
Misogynist.
All right, you go for you. Juliette Lewis as Marissa, which I didn't even remember her having a name.
No.
That was his wife?
No. Marissa was. That's wrong.
Oh, it is wrong. You're right. Marissa was
Frank's wife.
Yeah, I guess I did that wrong. You're right.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I must have put that
It's
down.
not
wrong.
exactly street legal. Keep that on the down
Took the
low.
restricted plate off the red dragon. Give
Hey,
us more
Mike.
juice. Hey, Mike.
I didn't buy that. Will Ferrell knew what he was talking about for one.
That's the
second
whole
there.
point.
Yeah.
Like that was so funny. What was he doing?
And then it stalls out and shakes. Like somebody's shaking the hood.
Fucking cheesy.
Made you an iced tea.
No, that was the
thanks.
dean.
We got a fresh beer.
How long were they married? You know,
Like, dude, a couple weeks.
In a
Yeah.
course of
Not even, yeah.
weeks.
before he was like, fuck. Like he sabotaged though. He was not happy.
No. Here's the thing. I have a point to say about that. How long were they together before they got married?
Right.
She knew
About
his
Frank the Tank.
friends. She knew that he was like this goofy idiot. Like he just didn't go.
Well, yeah, she knows Frank the Tank because she goes, "No, Frank the Tank."
Right.
now."
Yeah.
She knows that, like, you know, like when he breaks those glasses with the hockey stick, he's like, "Don't say sorry to me. Say sorry to the baby." He goes, "Sorry, baby." Like he's like so funny, awkward. Like that's who he is. What did you expect?
Right.
When you married him?
thought he was going to change when you got married.
Right. Yeah.
Well, maybe she did. Like
nobody's supposed to.
I mean, he
change.
might have made those promises and stuff.
Well,
to
you
her.
said that in therapy too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
thought
like,
we were in
I'm
the
supposed to
trust
change
tree.
to get married.
Are we not in the? Are we not in the nest?
Yeah.
The tree.
the trust tree. Yeah. All right. So her name is actually Perry Reeves, who plays Marissa, his wife.
Okay.
And Juliette Lewis plays Heidi.
Yep.
Wow, Steve, you only have like 10 jobs on this podcast. Like, come on, man.
You need to step it up, bro.
If my bosses are listening, which I doubt they are, I was doing this while working today and talking to a customer, so that might have got me. Fuck. Anyways, so we also got Leah Remini
So hot.
as Laura.
She's hot as shit too.
Man, even though she was fucking in a cult at this time.
Yeah,
But she was getting out. She wasn't in there, if you've watched that, on her own like accord. She was recruited into it by other people, and then she fought to get out as soon as she figured out what was going on.
Right.
And it took her years to get out.
Still wasn't a cult.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah, but yeah, she's so hot.
Yes.
Like she's got like that
Have
Italian
you-
MILF thing going on.
Have you
Especially in
watched
King of Queens?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She always had cleavage. Always.
Have you watched that Scientology thing on Netflix by her?
Not on Netflix.
Yeah, there
but
was a program
when it was on A&E.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah. No, it was
Yeah,
first
yeah.
on
Or
A&E and then they
whatever,
put it on
yeah,
Netflix
yeah,
or whatever. No, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that people are like, here's my biggest
people
thing.
Are stupid.
Well, it's not people are stupid. It's the
No.
fact that
It's a fictional writer that fucking created a religion and admitted.
Are you talking about Scientology?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. What I was trying to say though is people are stupid for like, okay, Tom Cruise. We're gonna just make this guy being the best person. We're gonna love him for all that he does, but he's the guy at the top. Really, you know what I mean? Why is he not vilified and not able to work in Hollywood? Why
Because a lot of people in Hollywood are also Scientologists.
Yeah.
No,
Like
I
a
understand.
ton.
Right, but what I'm saying is, the public, they know this stuff.
Because the public doesn't have
Yeah,
any
but
power no
I
matter
don't know
what.
if it's concrete though. That's the problem.
I don't think public opinion actually matters. I don't think the public has any power.
Unless
I
they
think
go on
all that shit
Twitter
is
and can't- and then-
manufactured. I think that's manufactured. Every time it happens, I think it's manufactured.
You might be right.
Cancel
What?
culture, all that stuff, I think it's actually manufactured. They want to get rid of somebody or something. I don't believe in it.
I think it's because Tom was such a
That's my
huge
conspiracy
star
theory.
for so long before it kind of came out like to the mainstream.
I think that is exactly what it is.
So it's kind of
they can't.
Yeah.
They can't accept it.
Yeah.
You know,
His
and
cloud is just too.
It's
too-
not like
too
a
big.
new person
correct
coming out with
right.
it.
It's
Ain't
not.
no way a few good men's a bad man. Shit.
That movie's so good.
Yeah, it is.
We also
but
got.
it fucked up Travolta though.
Yes, it did. Well, but he was always on.
Yeah,
the
but he was
down.
on the-
he was going.
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
So
going
maybe
down.
that's what it was.
Every now and then he hits a high with a good movie, and then people are like, fuck
Well, he was
fuck
going
Travolta.
down, and Pulp Fiction is what brought him back.
Sure.
If it wasn't for that movie,
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be anywhere.
Yeah, because he had, a stringer in the 70s
Sure.
and early 80s and then kind of fizzled.
Exactly.
Look who's talking.
Anybody ever actually seen Saturday Night Fever? Because that movie fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's so fucking bad.
So the only thing I can say about older movies like that
And
is
how rapey is Grease?
So rapey, dude. So rapey.
But again, you have to look
Different
at
time.
it. You have to look at it in a bubble. What else
Did she
came
put
out?
up a fight?
Fat little Italian rat. Did she put up a fight?
What?
You have to look at those movies in a bubble because what was coming out around there, or what came out before it, right? So if that's the best thing in cinema at that time, you can't say, "Wow, it fucking sucks."
That's true, because I love the song "Baby It's Cold Outside," and I really hate when people are like, it's rapey. I'm like, come on, man, please,
Come on.
don't take this from me. I love this song.
Nostalgia.
So, anyways, getting back to who this is starring, because I still got a laundry list here, because there are a lot of people in this movie.
Sure.
We got Eliza or Alicia, depending on where you're from, because she has come out and said it's either or. Cuthbert as Darcy.
Sure.
She's
Darcy.
a whole snack in this movie.
Sure, I
that
love
little
it.
butt, little biscuit butt.
Sean William Scott as Peppers.
He had a name.
He had a name.
Dude. All right, we'll get on that later. Hold on. I got comments about that guy in this movie.
Andy Dick as Barry.
Oh, I forgot Andy Dick was in this movie.
Oh, that's where there's another part where the unrated comes in. He's like,
Yeah, they
use
had
your
to.
teeth. It's okay. Just don't bite. And
Yeah,
he's like,
and then he
he's like-
peels it.
He's like peeling
Yeah.
carrot with his teeth.
You're like, ah.
Good for him. Craig Kilborn as Mark. which is random that he's in this movie.
I don't
when you
like
think
Craig
about it.
Kilborn at all in real life either, so it's fine.
He played the perfect part for you then, yeah.
Douchebag.
Artie Lang.
Yeah, I saw
young Artie Lang.
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
You guys love Artie Lang.
Yeah. Rob Corddry's in this as well as one of the whatever
For
guys.
a hot second.
Patrick Crenshaw is Blue.
Oh, the old man.
Come on, boy,
Joseph Blue Pulaski.
You are my boy.
And then obviously Snoop Dogg and what's the other guy's
Warren
name?
G.
Warren
Thank
G.
you. Warren
And
G.
his uncle, whatever his name is.
On a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. That song's a banger, dude.
Regulators.
Mount up. Hell yeah.
See, that's going to get me to where the fuck my only problem with this movie.
Yeah,
We'll
here
get
it is.
there. We'll get there.
All
No,
right.
we're fucking talking about him now.
Let's talk about it right now. What you got?
What you got?
I just don't like how Snoop didn't sing a Snoop song.
I'm telling you, they probably couldn't get the
But I'm
licensing.
such a...
Yeah.
He could have had any fucking Snoop song now.
Do you think he could have, though? Like, what if Snoop couldn't get the rights to his own music?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm telling you,
but
Suge
even
Knight was
without
that
the
big of a
death row
dick.
stuff.
Suge Knight was that big of a dick.
I mean, they could have sang
know.
fucking Regulators.
Yeah, I think that's one of
Yeah,
those
probably.
you don't know
Yeah.
because no one's ever going to know except for the people involved in the movie, right?
I knew. Well,
Well,
no.
you get what I'm saying.
But
Like,
did you-
No, we're not going to know why.
But, like,
Yeah,
the truth
yeah.
of, like,
Right.
why that went down the way
But
it
honestly, did you guys pick that up?
did. No, I didn't pick that up.
No,
I
dude,
don't know Snoop's
yeah.
library like
I
that.
don't listen to Hibbity Hop.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, like, to me, it's Airbnb and Rakim.
God damn it, every
God
time.
damn it,
Those are
Steven.
the fucking pioneers.
I don't even know what that is half the time. Whatever. It never comes out on the podcast, so it's
Well,
fine.
it's-
Yeah. We hear it,
Never
but they
mind.
don't. Anyways,
I don't like how...
what I was going to say is me watching this movie, not being a big rap guy or whatever, Snoop Dogg was singing a song. So that automatically makes me go, well, he's singing a Snoop Dogg song.
Yeah, that's why I honestly didn't know.
I feel like most people who watch the movie probably were about like that. You
That
know?
would be like if Nickelback was playing a show
But
and
I'm-
they were playing a song, you would automatically go, well, that's a Nickelback song.
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't
didn't know
give
it.
a fuck about Nickelback. Whatever they play isn't
not
by
a famous
Nickelback.
song like that.
That's not the point, George.
Well, to me, that song, I've never heard it.
Yeah, but you're not a rap guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the song, you don't know who wrote it or sang it or performed it originally. So you're going to say, that's a famous dude. I know Snoop Dogg. That must be a Snoop Dogg song.
And most people probably didn't even realize Warren G was in there.
I did. I knew that guy because I would always see him with Snoop Dogg around
his
this
cousin.
time. I didn't know it was his cousin.
That's his cousin?
I thought that was just his hype man
And Warren G came out first.
with the old crunk
Yeah.
cup or whatever.
No, that's not Warren G.
Who am I
No,
thinking
the
of
other
then?
one.
Who's the
You're
other
thinking
guy?
of the dude in the green
in
hat.
the
Yeah.
purple.
Who's that?
The guy
Warren
that
G
was
was
singing.
purple.
The guy that was singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not the guy in the green.
well, who's
Yeah,
that?
the guy
That's
in the
Warren
green is
G.
like one of their DJs.
No, the guy in the green was like uncle
Yeah.
nephew. Or
In
some
real life,
shit.
he's like a DJ.
Whatever. This was produced by the Montico Picture Company and DreamWorks Pictures.
Yeah, it was pretty weird seeing like the DreamWorks logo come up right before fucking just this entire movie. Like I'm so used to seeing like DreamWorks than like fucking Shrek or some shit.
Or like Saving Private Ryan.
Is it?
Yeah.
God, that's so weird.
That movie's
Saving
really good.
Ryan's Private.
Saving Private Ryan? I can't watch movies like that like more than once ever. They're just too much for me, man.
I feel you.
Oh, here we go with the look.
It's so no
from
no.
this fucking guy.
That movie's so visceral. So like
Whoa.
at that time
Hey.
too. What?
That was a big word there. For
Thank you.
bud.
Thank you. I'm trying to expand my
vocabulary.
vocabulary so I can maybe pronounce words better than I can now.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I try and work on myself every day. This is rated R for strong sexual content, nudity, and language.
Yeah.
And then there's an unrated version, obviously, that adds more of all that.
Small boobies.
Yeah. Now, you know, is he not? He's got to be credited. The character's name is Jerry. He plays a pledge. He went on to be
Oh, the guy with the bigger nose who's in...
The black guy.
No. You're talking
Oh.
about the guy who's in Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't credited on IMDb.
He's got lines.
Yeah, that's weird.
Crazy.
At least unless he was like way in the bottom
And
of
then
it.
he went on to be a gajillionaire off of fucking who's
Bang.
line? Big Bang. I
Oh,
said
the one
who-
guy was in Coach Carter. The black guy with the hair.
Oh, Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spanish.
That's right. I couldn't remember his name. And he's fucking been in some good movies.
Yeah. I think he was in. I think Spanish was in The Faculty too.
Oh, dude. The Faculty's a good movie.
Good
Yeah, I
sports.
haven't seen that one in a long
Once
time.
I figured it out, once it was aliens, I was out. I was like, that's stupid.
Good sports movies.
But it's a great twist.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those ones you have to embrace the cheese a little on.
Yes.
Cheese.
Like Phantoms.
Phantom's like a motherfucker.
Phantoms is great if you
Dude,
just
this
like.
dude is-
Word, bitch.
Did you guys see the pictures released of Clerks 3?
Yes.
My God,
They all look terrible except
Elias.
no.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Elias looks fat as fuck. You know his
I don't
son's in
even
the movie?
recognize him.
His son's in the movie.
Somebody
Randall's
had sex
the
with
only one
Elias.
that's good.
No.
Let him put a
Yes.
baby in him. That's weird.
What's her name?
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario.
Yeah. Jesus.
She looks the same.
Hey, real quick,
looks
that
incredible.
guy that I was talking about with the crunk cup,
Yeah.
Bishop Don Magic Juan.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. And then there was another guy called Cocaine, but spelled Kokane. And he is Jerry
Love
Mr.
with the
Kane
gold.
Long.
She don't lie.
Dude, this guy is not fucking credited. Oh, there he is, way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Simon Helberg is Jerry.
Jerry.
Sir, we have a problem, sir. We can't buy 50-gallon drums of KY. It'll take 3 to 4 days shipping.
We just got him in these little tubes.
So there's one other guy in here that wasn't really credited. His name's Eddie Pepitone.
Is that the dude that is the most credited extra of all time?
Probably, but I believe this was like one of his last movies that he was in. Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I'm thinking of the
somebody
fat
else.
kid that was in the Speaker City commercial. He said he's like the most used extra of all time. He's in 100 movies. Pretty sure he was in Superbad.
Really?
Probably. So the runtime on this,
Perfect.
138.
90 minutes for the theatrical.
I think it was
And then-
138 for the unrated.
92.
Well,
Oh,
hour
no.
yeah.
38.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Fuck it.
Semantics.
Hour 32.
Erroneous. Erroneous on all accounts.
Erroneous.
This was released on February 21st, 2003. Now, I have said this before. February is where movies go to die.
Right.
Unless they're love. Unless they're romantic movies.
Yeah,
Or like romantic comedies.
sure.
Any Hugh Grant shit would probably do all right.
Just do it. Just do it.
You think 50 Shades came out on fucking Valentine's Day?
Well, obviously that's gonna,
Yeah.
which is fucked up when you think about it.
I don't even want to think about it. I had to watch this movie once and never
Did you-
watched it again.
You never saw like the sequels?
No, why would I? That movie
Good.
sucked.
Good.
Dick.
What about?
I was curious.
I've never seen it. Was it like?
No, the whole movie you're waiting for something to happen and nothing happens.
So they're like, you don't see any like fun stuff.
Oh, they show
There's
stuff,
some good sex scenes, but literally there's nothing.
but there's no reason to watch it when Pornhub's right there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like literally always.
I don't want to watch
That's always
Skinamax.
been like the argument for that movie. It's like, what did it come out like 2016 or some shit? Like
No. Probably 15.
28. Okay,
Maybe
whatever.
Whatever, yeah,
No,
around
you-
there.
You're probably right.
Well,
'Cause I was dating
well after
my
Pornhub was
wife.
established. Like,
Well
you know,
after.
like, why? Who is the target audience for this?
Women.
Women.
Women who weren't ready to have Pornhub in their
No, it's 'cause
browser
they're-
history.
yes.
Like, is that
Such a
literally
good
it?
book for them.
No, it's not a good book. It's
Well,
literally
for them,
It's
is what I
Twilight
said.
fan fiction. Is what it is.
It literally
For them, it's a good
is
book.
though.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
The person who wrote it was writing on Twilight fan fiction
on Tumblr, man.
boards or whatever, and
Yeah.
then decided to make a fucking book about it. If you read it, it's some of the worst written dialogue.
You can change some of the proper nouns, and it's literally like just Twilight.
I'm not reading a book.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
not
that.
Invented better things.
Read a book, Seth.
This was filmed January 7th, 2002 to March 18th, 2002.
Wow.
So 2 months.
Longer than I kind of thought, because where are they really going in this
That-
movie?
They're
Whatever
in like
that-
one little town. That's it.
Yeah, one little town, one little college campus.
Right.
Probably the whole thing was like almost the whole thing was probably sets.
Let's go Cougars!
It was filmed in Glendale, Los Angeles, and South Pasadena, California.
Yep.
Again,
Sounds
like
right.
I said, just all in that same area. So we're now at a point that I believe is someone's favorite part.
What's that? Ellen Pompeo?
The budget.
Oh, the budget.
I don't have a button yet for it.
Man.
Me and George are going to sit down one day and bang them out.
Whoa.
He's not talking about the buttons.
2003.
Ooh.
I already said I've never been bi-curious.
I say 26 million.
I was gonna say 30.
I was going to say 30, so I'll round it up to 35.
I feel like you're cheating.
I swear to God, I didn't cheat.
24 million.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a comedy.
Yeah, see, that
right.
seems
You think about
perfectly
the other
accurate.
comedies
You're right,
we've
you're
done.
right,
Yeah.
You're right.
Motherfucker, this ain't my first
Motherfucker.
rodeo. And I haven't looked at my...
This ain't my
yeah.
first rodeo. I
Shit.
got you.
This is what I'm good at during this podcast.
Box office.
Oof.
Much more. It made money. Shitload.
Oh, it had to.
Say maybe 80.
That's probably a good guess because I know once the like a first round of like teenagers saw it, it was over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Superbad, you know, they just word of mouth took it away.
Well, I feel like Superbad was way bigger than this.
110.
110, okay.
Maybe.
What'd you say, 70?
He said 80.
He said 80, yeah.
I'm going to go 65.
87.
Wow.
Oh,
there
shit.
we go.
How come he doesn't get cheat?
Because
I
I'm
know.
always fucking wrong.
Even if he looked it.
This is the second time I've gotten a number, I think.
No offense to him, even if he looked it up, he'd forget before he got here.
Man, I love that that's my defining character trait, though. Jesus Christ.
I'm honest when it comes to
Forgetful
if I've
and
seen the
hose.
automaton or whatever.
Literally no hose, though, honestly.
No hose and no area
No hose.
codes.
No hose.
I got oh.
I don't know how that became my reputation. I really hate it, though.
I'm joking, by the way.
It's fine.
I'm not joking.
I do forget everything. I'll own that one.
Top 10.
All right.
Here we go. Number 10.
Are we done box office after this?
Yes.
Okay.
I figured like
I like that.
switching
Yeah,
it
yeah.
up a little bit because we're hearing what's in the box
We
office,
just did
right?
box office.
No,
No, you did the budget.
We did budget.
And we did the take.
Oh, we did, yeah. We did. Never mind.
Jesus, Steven.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
fuck.
But no, I was gonna say that was perfect. You go from that
Yeah.
budget to where it is
Shoulda
in the
did
box
that. I
often.
should have did that.
Then you go to the total box office.
I did it, but
then
I
you
read
get
it.
the tomatom.
I read it wrong.
Because boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Anyways,
it's
number
following the
number
story.
10, The Recruit.
Love that fucking movie.
I don't know
It's
if I've
not
ever
bad.
seen it.
Never heard of it.
Colin Farrell and Al Pacino.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
That is a great
got a-
fucking movie.
It's got a good twist at the
Yes.
end. Really good twist at the end.
I have it on DVD.
That's the only Colin Farrell movie that I actually like him as the main character in.
on,
Like
dude.
I can stand him.
Come on, dude. Phone booth. We already talked about that.
In
well,
Bruges.
even that, I'm still like, I don't like him as a character. In Bruges, same. He's kind of annoying. to
Yeah,
me.
he's doing a great job. He's supposed to be an asshole, and he
No, I
fucking
get
nails
that,
it. I
right.
love that movie.
Number 9, Dark Blue.
Is that a shark movie?
No, it's probably like a cop movie.
That was Deep Blue.
I like that Jack's Mannequin song.
Or
Dark
that.
blue, dark blue. That's not Jack's Mannequin either.
Well,
Yeah,
they
it
did
is.
just
it's
put.
1,000% Jack's
Yes, it is. I
Mannequin.
was thinking of the other band.
That's right.
They did just
what's
put
the other
Dark
band?
Blue Sea on Netflix. By
Deep
the
Blue
way,
Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
Dashboard,
What
no.
did I just say? Dark Blue Sea. God damn it!
Something
I'm a fucking
corporate.
idiot.
Yeah.
I got ate by a
met
motherfucking
that guy.
shark.
Andrew McMahon?
Yeah, I won a VIP thing at 9:30 Club on Elliot in the morning one time.
What? Is he cool?
Yeah, he was fine. He just took a picture with me and my ex, and it was more fun drinking beers with Kaylee and fucking Elliot than anything.
He seems really nice.
Drink my beer. It'll get you drunk.
It'll get you drunk. Deep blue.
So the one thing,
Shark ate me.
A fucking shark.
one thing we'll get to after this is I forgot where you can watch this. We'll get to that. Number 8,
I couldn't find it for free.
I didn't even try because I didn't want to see the scores.
Yeah.
Gods and Generals.
Never heard of
Isn't
it.
that like a fucking Civil War movie or something? Yeah.
I think you're right.
I think it is. I'm going to look it up real quick.
Yeah. I think you're right on that.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard of it.
Number 7, and I really like these movies. Hate me if you want. Shanghai Nights.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
isn't
like
hold on. Who's
Jackie
in that
Chan,
one?
Owen Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Matthew Broderick. Is that one?
No, you're thinking of
No. Gettysburg.
no. Are you thinking of the
It's a
comedy where
prequel
they're
to
on the
Gettysburg.
ship?
No.
Okay.
Civil War. We're talking not
yeah,
Shanghai.
it's a Civil War movie. Yeah, 100%. Jeff
okay.
Daniels, Stephen Lang, Robert Duvall.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that one was like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was-
saw it like one time.
Number 6, The Life of David.
Give me that baby.
Life of David. What was that?
Sorry, The
Sounds-
Life of David Gale.
Yeah, I fucking.
My bad. I forgot there was an extra. I made a wrong space.
You're slipping, Steve.
Yeah.
You need to tighten up.
I need to tighten up.
You need to tighten up, pal.
He needs to.
Jace texted me
Yeah.
one day just randomly. You need to tighten up. I looked at it. I was like, you're right, Jay. I do.
Just in general,
Yeah.
yes.
Just send you
Same, bro. Same.
random tweets.
I should send him something random at like 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. You need to tighten up. And if he answers it then, that would be even better.
Oh, yeah.
Not just like in the morning. What?
Are you drinking?
No, this is how I live. Number 5, Chicago.
Chicago. Oh, dude, that movie's so good.
I bet you've never seen it.
Which
The
one was
old
Chicago?
razzle dazzle.
Which one was Chicago?
Razzle dazzle on
It's
with
got
fucking
Catherine
Catherine
Zeta-Jones.
Zeta-Jones.
It's got Richard Gere.
Renee Zellweger.
Nope.
It's fucking good.
It is. It's
a
actually.
musical, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not
Cell
into
Block
musicals,
Tango
man.
is a banger for sure.
It's more of a drama than it is a musical. Yeah,
it's
there's
1,000% a Broadway musical.
Yeah,
it is a Broadway musical.
No, I know it is.
I'm telling you.
But the
It's
movie
all
to me,
songs all the time. Mr. Cellophane, dude.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like there's more story than there is musical to me there.
That just
compared
depends
to
that just depends on who's writing the musical.
Yeah,
you know, that's just like a genre of musical. It's certainly 1,000% a musical.
Gotcha.
I'm a Broadway guy a little bit. So.
All right, number 4, The Jungle Book.
Oh,
I read a fun fact about this movie today, and I forget what it is.
Yeah.
Was this? Wait,
no,
this
was the live action one.
This is when Disney first started doing live action joints.
No, not in 2004.
2000.
This was the one. Hold on, let me see.
Because Disney doesn't own the rights to that story. I think that's like an open source story.
Could be.
So anybody can make like a Jungle Book movie. I might be mistaken.
It had to be a re-release.
I might be.
Just like Ryan was mistaken about the goddamn Tesla thing.
You know, it is open source and anybody can make. Anybody can publish. You guys know, while Steve's looking that up, fun fact, did you guys know that Night of the Living Dead is not owned by anybody? Nobody owns that. Anybody can publish that movie.
Because it's so old that it has no rights anymore.
It was a
what's it called?
It was a contract.
Public domain.
Yeah, it was a contract thing. What's that? George Romero?
Yeah.
Never owned it.
So I'm gonna say this.
tight.
I just fucked up again.
Jesus.
God damn it, Steven.
The Jungle Book 2. It was next to another number, okay?
Oh.
So
Tighten up.
Yeah.
Tighten up.
I'm going to have to get Jay on you.
Damn.
Fucking up big time over here. All right, top 3.
Are we sure they're right?
Yeah, I double checked them. Top 3.
Okay.
We got, obviously, Old School.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Ben Affleck, bro.
Whoa.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Okay.
Wow. That's another one we could do.
Yeah, that movie's funny.
Dude, it's Heath Ledger. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I'll say mine. How to Lose a Guy. Daredevil, Old School.
Daredevil, Old School, How to Lose a Guy.
How to Lose a Guy, Old School, Daredevil.
Number 1, Daredevil.
Damn.
Number 2, Old School.
Cha-ching. Suck it, bitches.
Number 3, How to
Damn
Lose
it.
a Guy. Yeah, weird.
How's my dick taste, fags?
I don't
Wow.
know. Why do we gotta be? Hold on. Why do we gotta be fat?
I was on your side and uplifting my friend, but now fuck you. Like,
Remember that comment he made about being bi?
yeah.
Anyways, you can find this movie.
I'll take a finger.
I'll take a finger.
There you go, bud. Welcome to the
Getting
team.
out of your comfort zone a little bit. I mean, all right, so you can find this movie to watch on streaming sites, but not for free right now from YouTube, Google Play, and Vudu.
I just went on Amazon and $3.99.
Obviously, in Amazon.
I didn't even want to Google it, and I didn't want to see the fucking scores there. And whenever you Google
I'm interested to hear the tomatometer on this one. The Nurmagomedov.
Well, guess what?
The Khabib.
Is it that
That's
time?
next.
I wish we had a button for it.
We're about to next week, possibly if George comes over, we're gonna record some stuff and get the tomatometer.
With some like crazy fucking game show sounds.
Say it, George.
Awesome. The tomatometer.
Perfect.
Tomato meter.
You could have been a little more amped about that, but it's
The
cool.
tomatometer.
There you go.
Is that better?
A little better.
Putting on my my Patrick Bateman game show host voice.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, where are we at?
I don't know, man. I think this movie is above cult classic status. I think it's well written. Of course, it's cheeseball, but
there is a good story here.
Right.
It's not stupid to be stupid.
Right.
It is stupid.
71.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like a 65. Yeah, something like that.
I think that's low.
See, I was thinking high. 88.
Whoa. Where we at?
So I thought about this, and since I was talking about I was going to do my guesses kind of thing, maybe sometime my wife might do it next week. We'll see if she looks at all the notes I have to make and goes, oh, fuck that.
Why don't you just write them down before?
That's what I was getting to.
Oh.
I just did that.
Oh.
So my guess was for the critic score was a 68. I felt like it could have been like really high, but I feel like it wasn't that high, right?
I fucked up. I forgot about the critic score.
Well, that's what we're talking about, the critic
Yeah.
score. Do you want to renege?
I thought we said tomatometer.
Yeah, the critic score, tomatometer.
Okay.
There's two scores, remember? There's the critics and the audience.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
sticking.
He's going in.
Hold.
The critic score, 60.
Okay.
Little lower than I thought. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a little higher for what it was. Now, there is an audience score.
88.
Okay.
Yeah, probably really high. I'll say 80 even.
Brent?
For me, I'm sorry, I took a picture of my dog laying on your floor.
That's fine.
I do believe a fan score.
Marganamedov, how do you say it?
Khabib
Nurmagomedov. 78. 78.
Okay. I was at very close. I was like 75. I was thinking. 86.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, bitches.
Really up there with
Still
the audience.
tasting it.
I don't want it. Tastes like
no means no.
Tasting.
Tastes like softball and regret.
I had pineapples.
Ew, dude.
The IMDb score.
I'm not getting you that far, motherfucker. 6.6.
Okay.
7.6.
Seven even. Split the
I was
difference.
exactly at 7 even as well. And this is where I was because I said 68 for the critics. So I was like, all right, it's probably in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
IMDb never lies for me, and it's very... We talked about this. It's pretty much where we're at.
Yeah.
Pretty true.
We like IMDb better, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty much in line with the way we think as a group collectively.
For sure.
7.1.
Yeah, there it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
That's where this movie should be.
You guys busted.
Probably about my rating for this movie. Pretty close.
Yeah,
I might be a little lower, but yeah.
You know, it's not a perfect movie by any stretch of the imagination, but it's goddamn funny, and I didn't pick up my phone. I know that.
It made me laugh, that's for sure.
Oh, it definitely keeps your attention. There's nothing there's no wasted like filler in the movie. There's nothing that like goes by where you're not engaged. There's nothing that doesn't make you go.
Yeah, it moves at a very brisk pace. It's
Yep.
a laugh a minute for sure.
And there's so many different set pieces too in the movie.
It's really just back-to-back set pieces. Like I realized that watching it. I watched like half it last night and half it this morning, and I. Oh my God, is she okay?
He's just ripping her fucking, ripping her mouth open. What the
Scared
fuck you
me.
got down there? Would you think she grabbed like a huge piece? Or
Rule number 1.
I'm number 1.
Number 2, Gators number 2.
Perfect.
Cheers, Rocky.
Rocky!
That was good. And then when he lands on his head, luckily my neck broke my fall.
I'm really mad I wasn't here for that episode, man. Fuck.
I thought about this. There's episodes in the beginning that I feel like because we have a different format didn't do justice to the movies, and we could do like maybe a
remix.
Maybe I don't know if not remix. Maybe what would be
Reboot.
Reboot or a reissue or whatever rehash we could do
remix.
with George because George wasn't here for some of them.
It's a remix. We
Yeah,
did the
yeah, I guess,
original.
yeah.
You got a new feature.
Right. I thought about it, but do I want to waste an episode on that?
Well,
or
it'd be
what we were talking about earlier, if we ever get a Patreon going.
Patreon.
Maybe that's
bonus features.
Exactly, is a remix, whatever.
exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah,
something.
that'd be
I don't know.
fun.
Yeah. So
I would take that.
yeah. So I was thinking about
You're
maybe
gonna
just
take
doing
that.
it and
Shut up.
doing one tier at $5, and that $5 would be a rehash.
I would've
like we
said,
some whatever. Yeah.
I would have said OnlyFans too, but
Yeah, they're getting no more porn on OnlyFans.
so why even bother, man?
All right.
Stupid.
Like that's basically Patreon now,
okay.
right? Like it's the same thing then.
I'm gonna say this.
No,
This is
they're supposedly getting cleaner. They want it to be cleaner than Twitch too.
It's literally called OnlyFans. Like
Right.
it is. Sorry,
I'm gonna have to.
They're
cancel,
making a
I'm gonna
huge
have to
mistake.
cancel some of my subscriptions. I know that.
They're making a huge mistake.
so. I'm just gonna come out and say this. This is where the internet turns into cancel culture.
Right.
OnlyFans did not come out and say any of this. They've already released 2 statements saying they are not getting rid of sexual content. They are not getting rid of the stuff that's giving them money. What they're doing is they're cleaning up the stuff that's way out there. So we're talking child porn.
Oh,
we're
that-
talking
well,
that
scat
shouldn't be on there
shit.
at all.
Fine.
Exactly. So what the problem is
they
just
don't-
like porn.
They don't want poo poo and pee pee on there.
Exactly.
Okay. I mean,
So-
hey, I don't want it on there either.
Exactly. Here's the thing. We're going to go into this because
Not into
this is kind of making me mad is how the internet just takes something and runs with it, right? Now everyone's like, oh, all these OnlyFans girls are going to be working in fucking, bartending now and whatever. They're just going to move to the next thing if they need
That's what
to.
they
but
used to do.
Sure. What's really happening is this happened with Pornhub. There was so much shit on there and people were getting paid. Well, Visa and MasterCard controls everything that people get paid. And they say, look, we're not giving you our ability to buy anything if it has to do with child porn, basically.
Of course.
You got to clean up your fucking platform.
Exactly. So Pornhub was basically, you can put whatever you want on there.
Yeah, they
We'll
deleted like
kind
literally
of monitor.
millions of videos
So when
in like
that,
a day, right?
When that happened, they deleted over 85% of their content.
In a
right?
day.
And then they went only verified people can post on there. So that cleaned up all this shit. So now it's basically, all right, we're still whatever. Well, guess what? Visa, MasterCard, you still can't use on Pornhub now. So
they like never brought it back. They were like, no.
We're out. So the same thing's happening with OnlyFans. They're threatening to pull their way of funding or whatnot off of it unless they clean up their
Hey, as long as they keep
certain
taking
stuff.
my PayPal, I don't give a fuck.
But PayPal is run through who?
Visa.
Exactly. So, and who else?
Ya boy.
Your boy.
No, he doesn't own it anymore.
Well, yeah, but he made it.
What's
Whatever.
that?
Elon.
He sold that shit.
Yeah, good for him. He probably made a little pretty penny. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is OnlyFans has released 2 statements saying that they're not banning outright sexual content. You're still going to be able to make your lewd posts and all this and blah, 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 blah. They're just cracking down on extreme lewd content. The dogs are
I
trying
got a
to
problem with fucking Visa and MasterCard doing that shit.
Me too, because now they're controlling
Exactly.
the world, basically.
The narrative is what they're controlling.
But again,
I
now
got a
you're
whole road I could go down with this, and I'm not going to.
Well, no,
But-
I got you. I agree 100% with this. They're basically saying you have to do business the way we want you to do business.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's kind of fucked.
No,
It's not right.
it's not right.
Yeah.
Private
So,
business.
For doing what they do.
But
they're a private business also.
But on what? Yes, but
but are they? Because they're
Yes.
controlling. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
a private business, yes.
But they are. But there's nobody else in the market that
Yeah.
does what they do. So
Right.
they have a
It's like
monopoly.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yes.
have a monopoly over
Certainly.
it. So they can control the market,
Yeah.
and they use that as swinging their big dick around, saying you can do
Especially
this.
when you get into social issues.
Exactly, right? So it's not right for them to say, I'm going to bankrupt you because I don't feel like we're up to, or your standards are up to our standards.
And what the fuck do you care what people spend money on?
Yeah, as long as you're making dough, like who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I think
And
that's
Either
the
way,
thing.
you're still getting paid.
But at the end of the day, the bottom line is still the dollar bill for them. Like
Well, it's-
this whole thing is still just a strategy. They're not going to do anything that's going to make them lose money. I promise you.
No.
I promise you, the whole thing is not a social thing. Really, it's just to keep making more money.
Yeah.
They
But
know that this will play out for them in the long run.
This gets back to the whole, like, people going, oh, what the fuck is OnlyFans going to be now if they're taking away all what that makes them money, right?
Well,
Because
yeah,
people
what the-
don't see
what
in the
is it
back.
gonna be?
What I'm saying, people don't see what's actually happening in the background. They're taking face value. And that's what I'm trying to get at is the internet takes face value and goes, that's all it's about.
it's all
clickbait.
misinformation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think all this shit's manufactured. When things move this fast, when the internet, when you are taking things at face value, it's very easy to manufacture outrage. It's very easy to manufacture any of these kinds of things and get results.
And that's cancel.
triggered.
Right.
Yeah.
Cancel culture is just that. Even if you didn't do it, we've talked about this before, people being called out saying this guy sexually molested me, but he didn't. Well, now you're already guilty.
Crystalia.
These knee-jerk reactions to like woke things, like sometimes you can be too woke, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's a
For sure.
stupid fucking term.
Now,
Woke?
Woke.
You actually kind of
Yeah.
made
It's
my
fucking
day, Steve, because like I
stupid.
said, I follow a few. You know,
Well,
you do a little research, you find the ones that really want to make money for $5 a month, and they do it all.
They do it all. They want that 5.
And then you got the chicks around here that do it. That you just,
I wanna-
that you just buy just to go. I know you.
I'm gonna say this real quick though, and this is gonna be whatever. I think that how anybody wants to make a money or their living or whatnot is up to them.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure. For sure.
And-
That show's empowering. I'm not trying to sound like because I subscribe to
Sure.
OnlyFans, but I'd like to think that if I was an attractive woman and I was in the right headspace, that's empowering.
You're
Yeah.
goddamn right.
Yeah.
Dude, yes. Somebody wanted feed pics or whatever. Fuck it. If somebody wanted it, I'd be on there. I'll
I'm
fucking
about
tell
to
you
start
that.
walking through jars of
Goddamn
jelly
right.
and selling them on there anyway.
I just hate this whole like narrative that sex work isn't work.
No, it's work.
It's more work than you think it is.
I think conservative America is like dying, and like that is like this
I
is
don't
one of
know,
their
man. The
last.
South is pretty strong, but
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
It is. It's,
dude, Texas is going backwards.
yeah. Big
They're
time.
giving people like rewards for turning in abortion doctors.
Yeah. Think about that for
I
a
have to
second.
pee. I can't talk about
I can't
this.
talk about this. I can't talk. No, it's stupid. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna get off that because we're getting a little serious.
Serious.
We're gonna get back to
We're
the
getting
movie
onto
at
some
hand.
hard times.
Well, now that George is gone, we could talk about the big thing that happened this weekend.
CM Punk.
Cult of personality, baby. You two didn't get to talk about it yet.
I have one problem with Punk's debut.
Let me hear it.
The music wasn't loud enough.
Yeah.
But
that's just because
crowd fucking.
That's because the 17,000 people were too loud.
But okay, here's my thing, and this has been AEW's problem: is they don't put the music into the mix; they put it into the capture of what's happening in the crowd.
Yes.
Right? I don't like that. I feel like the music should be in the mix of what we're listening to.
Right. WWE, you heard that Becky Lynch, that
right.
Whoa. Yeah.
But
so
also, they're what, 40, 50 years experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They've had plenty of time to get their shit together.
Well, you would think
compared to
AEW's been around, 2 years now?
2 years, yeah.
I've heard that complaint a couple times over the years, and I feel like some episodes they do it. It seems like some episodes they don't, but I do think that the music is a little lower than it should be.
Yeah.
But then does that not give you that different New Japan Pro feel or an indie show feel?
Maybe so.
Is that what they're going for?
I don't know. Punk's promo was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking buried Vince
without saying a word.
Didn't say a word about, except where he said they made me sick or whatever.
But he didn't say who. Obviously,
everybody knows.
Yeah, and I feel like that was the perfect
son-in-law.
That was the perfect way to say it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not like I fucking hated that place or don't ever go there or whatever. It made me sick.
By the way, how cool was Darby's fucking face paint and the fucking
crazy.
contacts and shit?
I just didn't like him calling him out at that point. I wish they waited till Wednesday.
We talked about this, but I thought it was perfect.
Darby versus Punk. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to watch that at your house, baby.
He's saying that Darby's going to win. I'm like, how do you bring Punk back?
I think Punk's going to put him over.
You can't.
I think Punk's going to put him over.
So something's going to happen with Sting. It has to, right? Sting's going to get a GTS, and then Darby's going to fucking come off the whatever cop and drop him
no
somewhere
way
else.
Sting takes a GTS. He can't.
Look, we put money on that show the other day if CM Punk was going to debut. You didn't say it. I said it. But it's cool. I'll put $5 down for Sting taking a GTS.
You can put you can take a regular. I know nothing about wrestling, right? Excuse me, about how to wrestle.
Sure.
But I feel like I have wrestled enough where I can take a back bump, or watched wrestling enough to take a back bump.
Yeah, it's all about hitting before your back actually hits the ground.
Exactly.
You break it
they
without
put
your
Sting
hand.
through a table. It's just a back bump.
Yeah.
And in fact, it might even hurt less than a regular back bump.
Well, it does because you're hitting something then
Right.
hitting the ground.
He can't take a GTS. There's no way they do it right. It'll be like when the dude gave Moxley his and missed by a mile.
Or it'd be like when Linda McMahon took a stunner.
Right.
She just fell.
Every time Austin gave McMahon a stunner, I thought McMahon's neck was going to break. He could not take that bump.
There's only one man who can take that
The Rock.
bump, right? Yep.
The Rock. Because he would springboard into the fucking...
Triple H took a good couple stunners here and there. Because he probably watched Rock and went, that's how you do it.
Trips is one of the best sellers of all times, along with Flair. Shawn Michaels might be the best seller of all time.
I'm going to throw this out there.
Who's that?
Brock Lesnar is a great seller.
When he
gives a shit.
Yeah.
So you watched that match he had with Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a classic match.
Bret Hart's probably one of the best sellers of all time, man.
Bret Hart, when he took that chest bump into the turnbuckles, is one of my favorite bumps of all time.
Where he just ran at it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he
committed.
I mean, that's why it's my favorite of all time. It goes Bret Punk, the Butcher.
You'll see it at my parents' house.
Wow.
My mom has a okay. My mom has a plaque just like that, but of Bret Hart signed.
Me and your mom need to be friends.
You might be.
Maybe I'll wear my... Why did that feel like it was already open? Nope, there's the bubbles.
This beer was already opened, and then somebody...
Well, we did that to a kid in high school one time. We invited him to a party and he was a total dick. Just hear me out.
All right.
Total asshole. We weren't bullies. Me and my friends were not bullies. A little bit.
Look at you,
Tails wagging.
Look at you, Gunner. Go play.
So we invited this kid over. He's actually dead now, so rip.
Jizzed in the cup.
No, we poured a beer down the sink, pissed in it, put it in the freezer, put the cap back on it. Gave him the old pale ale. He drank the whole thing, and then we were like, dude, you literally just drank piss.
Was he drunk?
And you say you're not a fucking bully.
No, he was an asshole. He was the bully. We got back at him.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I'm just watching your dog try and get my dog to play. And
he's working on it a little. His tail was wagging. She's going to make... Well, pretty soon she's going to be bigger than him, and he's not going to have a choice.
I think that might be what it is. He's like, I don't want to...
You think he's afraid of hurting her?
Yeah. Because Lincoln's bigger than him, right?
Yeah.
So he plays with him all the time.
See, my mom's dog is bigger than both of them. Fred was playing perfectly fine with him.
Right. Well, my dog is special, though.
He's a good boy.
He's an idiot.
He's kind of a dick, but he's a good boy.
He's all right.
Look, she's looking for him. Oh.
Yeah. So anyways, back to this movie. Who is your favorite character?
Ellen Pompey. No, I'm just kidding.
Will Ferrell. Frank the
gotta,
Tank.
It's got to
time.
be close to Frank.
Hey, Mike.
My
fucking love that part.
I knew it. I'm
Shit.
sorry, bud.
No, you're good. You know how many times this dog shit?
I'm still working on housebreaking her. Look, she's like, shit, that fell out of me.
Why Will
There's
Ferrell?
Is that big old shit?
Yeah, she took a little linky log.
It's not that big.
Why Will Ferrell?
No, there was.
Take your time. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Just throw it outside.
Anyways,
all right, whatever.
he just made me laugh more than anybody. He's like, he's just a very likable guy in this movie. He's just super honest. No depth to him.
Yeah, he's
a one-dimensional character.
Definitely like very naive. Or
we're going streaking.
Simple.
Who is going streaking?
He's simple. They're just he's just lovable and simple, and he just fucking loves the party, man. I don't know. Frank is just. I would hang out with Frank any day. He kicked ass.
Going down.
Everything
to the
he says is hilarious. We get shot in the fucking neck. Like that is my favorite scene in the movie. Like I'll just say it now. Like
that's fine. No, the funny thing I was alluding to, and the part that I like geek every time is when he is streaking and they pick him up and he gets into the car and they're like, "A little cold out there, huh, Frank?" He's like, "Huh?" Looks down. He's like, "Can we get some chicken?"
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know why. Still open? Right? Yeah. I don't know why. It's so fucking
funny, dude. Yeah. Yes, I know.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
That shit was.
Who's your favorite character, Steve?
So I got down here and I wanted to wait for Brent to be here for this one.
Okay. Well, I'll think about it. Oh,
there he is.
He's back.
He's back.
Back again.
But my favorite characters in this movie is the Dan Band.
Oh,
yes,
dude, they toured extensively
first
after this
time
movie.
I think most people ever heard of them, and yeah.
Well, they're Canadian.
I was super into them after this. I listened to the whole album, dude. Yeah,
we almost booked them for my wedding.
Shut the fuck up.
And then it was like, nah, we're good.
Wow.
How expensive were they?
They weren't that bad. That's why we were like, maybe
because they used to play 930 Club all the time.
Are you for real?
Yeah, all the time.
Man, I would have loved to see them.
Honestly, how much did they want to play your wedding?
It was like $2,500.
What? Shut the fuck
It's
up.
cheaper than No Green Jelly Beans.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is back in 2012.
That's kind of sad though. Like, I don't really like that.
Some drunk guy asked me how much it was going to cost us to fly us out to Denver
and
for his wedding.
$3,000. I would do it for $3,000. Is what I'm saying.
Then a bar owner came up to me from Jersey and actually was
Sick.
talking
I'll
business.
go to Jersey.
Yeah. But drunk dude was.
Should I make cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
We'll
going
get on
forward.
that. Yep. No problem. I'll get on it.
I'll send you some cash, especially for the stickers too. Order like 200.
Oh shit! I forgot to take the.
Yeah, I got you. Just order more. I'll pay for all of them.
All right, whatever.
Trudy Bell.
Where you got? Or we'll go. We're gonna go to Brent. Who's your favorite character?
Vince Vaughn, because he's such an asshole, but at the end he does have a heart.
Well, yeah. So the part where he's like making out with that girl upstairs, but then he was like,
they didn't make out.
Okay,
they pecked.
All right, touche. But then him like, it's a nice futon.
Yeah,
he's goes on.
I think he plays the perfect married man.
Yeah,
where they all want that little bit of sense of danger, and his wedding was probably his marriage was a little stale, so he wanted a little bit of a pick me up.
Yeah.
But like
the reality of it was like
he's never going to cheat on his wife,
right?
But he wants the chase,
right?
Yeah.
But then when he knew he could have it, he was like, it's okay. Like I don't actually need to do it.
Right,
it's fun to get here. Though.
Even single men like myself and George, like it's mostly about attention. Like,
certainly. It's fun. Flirting is fun, all that kind of stuff. But then like the actual like let's get down to business. Like most of the time, I'm just like this was great. Have a great night. Like
I'm the same way.
Yeah. I don't need it to actually go all the way there. It's okay.
I just wanted to talk.
Yeah, I literally just like the flirting and the attention is kind of fun.
Like a makeout session in the parking lot's always fun. Then you walk away.
Yeah, that's great. Like that's okay.
Yeah. You got anything yet?
I was thinking. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, man. It's just his lines are great.
I could relate to his like how he was talking.
I don't know why you got to do it with the effing. All you got to do is say earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Say shit, piss, fuck, cock, balls.
You're right. Like the way they talk to each other, all three of them.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I mean,
now?
they have great like friend chemistry
again?
for sure. That's why they kept casting him in new movies. Ew.
Oh.
That's why they kept getting cast. You know.
Oh yeah,
they have great chemistry.
It's the way he talks.
Vince Vaughn.
The way how fast he can talk and be whatever. Yeah. It's hilarious.
I just hate that he always that's what he does.
But
when he's in this role, this comedy role, that's his shtick. And as we talked before, like once you identify a shtick, it's not funny anymore. And that happened pretty quick with me for Vince Vaughn.
I get that.
I think that's why it took me so long to watch like Couples Retreat. I just watched that
movie.
for the first time like last year.
It's great.
And Four Christmases.
That movie's great too.
It's great, but it took me forever.
I get it.
Also, might be an unpopular opinion. Fuck Jon Favreau. I don't like him at all.
Why?
I just something about
I like
him and the way
the chef show.
I don't like him.
Chef's
love
good.
it.
I don't like
I'll
him.
say this. I don't like
talking about
him.
Show.
Well, there's the movie Chef he
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
didn't know there was
I
a
don't.
show.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe it's
that's
all-
what
Him
my
and
wife
Roy.
keeps talking
Him and
about.
Roy.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe it's just the characters he always plays.
Yeah, I'll say him as a writer director, amazing.
Perfect. Oh,
amazing.
hello, Iron Man.
Yeah, even him and Iron Man's good.
Yeah. Well, he was in there for like 5 seconds.
Well, he's in Iron Man 2
Spider-Man.
and 3 and Spider-Man.
He's
He's good in all that stuff.
I never saw Iron Man 2 or 3.
You should. You
I
really
haven't
should.
seen those either. Yeah.
No,
The
Iron Man.
first Iron Man was perfect. I
I
don't
might
need to
have
ruin
seen.
it.
Actually, I think I did see 2, and I remember it just being utterly
You
forgettable.
know why? I
Stu
remember
Nolan,
seeing
Mickey
it too.
Rourke.
Elon Musk is in Iron Man 2.
I don't give
Is
a
he?
fuck about
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
And you're right. Mickey Rourke is in it.
Mickey Rourke is great in The Wrestler.
He's good in Iron Man 2. I'm telling you, Iron Man 2 is really good. It might be my favorite of the Iron Man movies.
I remember forgetting it
But
immediately.
it's not. But it's not Don Cheadle. It's the other guy, right?
No, it is Don Cheadle.
Right.
Yeah, the first one they
Tarantino.
had Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wanted more money than Robert Downey Jr. And they said, hey, you can fuck right off.
Yeah, are you fucking kidding me?
Ligma.
Retarded.
At
Lick
the
my
time,
balls.
hold on. At the time, Iron Man 1, he did make more than Robert Downey Jr. But then they gave Robert Downey Jr. a huge raise for the second one. He said, me too. I'm making more than him. And they said, no, you're not. We'll get
Don
somebody
Cheadle's a
else.
better actor anyway. Sorry.
Yeah,
100 times out of 100.
yeah, like
Hello, Hotel Rwanda.
So that was
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.'s comeback.
Yes.
Yeah.
she shit again.
Well, part of it.
Finding shit to eat.
Oh,
What else is she finding?
Just probably like little bits and pieces from anything.
you guys ever
Oh.
seen the Adam Sandler movie
Sorry.
Rain Over Me with Don Cheadle?
It's great.
No.
Oh my
No.
It's great.
God,
That's Adam Sandler being an actor that you go, wow, I didn't know that was him.
that Spanglish, Punch Drunk Love.
Yep.
So, that's the
Uncut
trifecta
Gems, man.
of fucking drama for me. I've never seen Uncut Gems.
Uncut
Dude,
Gems.
Uncut
I
Gems will
know.
make you feel a certain way too. Like it's gonna make you
Like
fucking
Requiem for a Dream type shit.
No, you're going to feel dirty.
You're gonna need a shower
Yeah.
and maybe half a Xanny after the movie.
Man, I
Half a
can't
Sandy.
fuck with that.
I saw that movie on Christmas Day with my parents.
Nice.
That's like our thing.
I have to be really careful
we
about
go to the
movies like that.
Uncut Gems.
I'll
is
literally be
intense.
sad for like a week.
It's intense.
Uncut Gems is a 8 out of 10 all day, every day.
And goddamn Kevin Garnett.
Oh, yeah. I completely
it's
forgot.
KG, baby.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. Favorite part or scene?
When the whole trust scene. When they're fucking big boy.
Maybe
the delivery of every line when fucking
Maybe-
Will Ferrell screams in his face and shit. God, it's so funny.
Spanish! Do you trust me provided you with enough slack? I can break a line safely on the lawn.
You sound like Sam Kinison over there.
Yeah, my boy, Blue.
Yeah, you know what? That's like the first time Luke Wilson is truly like the Godfather character.
Into it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he owns it in that moment.
That might be the best line in the movie. Properly attached to your penis.
Securely
Securely attached to your penis.
To your penis.
And Big Boy eats it and fucking screams. It's fucking
You'd be
hilarious.
dead.
Like,
That happened.
Well, it
you'd
would
be
rip your
fucking
cock off
dead.
for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't
Well,
seen-
depending on how securely it was attached.
is it pulled up like pretty tight? I don't know, man.
Do you know who else I popped for in this movie that wasn't credited probably? Is Brian Callen.
Oh, Avi.
Yeah.
Love
In the scene.
is a motherfucker, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. He was. I was gonna put him on, but I was like, he's barely in the movie. But yeah, no, he's great. It's everything's on the house for the guy.
They did a good job with his boss's daughter too, because she wasn't wearing anything like high school when they hooked up.
Yeah.
And then when she saw, then she was wearing her jacket and everything. You're like, oh, so it set the tone
Yeah,
later.
well, you know what? Fuck that little bitch too.
Yeah, that's
he's
fucked up.
clearly
That's
sitting there with
fucked
another
up.
woman, and but then again, she's a high schooler.
True. Yeah, she doesn't
She's
know.
a
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
ass
yeah.
high
And he was
schooler.
obliterated.
And she goes, but then she looks at him and goes, "Oh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
You were here for 20
Sorry for
seconds.
sorry for the
30.
felony, literally.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but Mark was the one acting inappropriate."
Perfect. Good talk. See you out there.
Dude, I wish I had that much swag, though, just to be like, yep, and takes a swig of the Listerine and goes, all right, good, and then hands him the towel.
Yeah. Doesn't he know? He throws it over his shoulder.
He puts it in his chest.
Oh, he puts it over
Yeah.
his shoulder. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, he's a real fucking... No, that's not swag. That's literally like narcissism. That dude's a fucking asshole.
But the amount of confidence it takes to not think about shit like that.
I think
Like,
that
man,
just
people
means
like
you don't care about people
well,
in
like
general
people
in the
like
whole
you and
world.
me would be like digging ourselves a grave.
Yeah, I would be like, I got caught. I fucked up. I'm literally going to go confess right now because I can't deal with all the stress.
Yeah, the
Like,
guilt of being...
I couldn't sleep that night. Like, Jesus Christ. But
Not that guy. Listerine, baby.
Yeah.
Going right back in.
Yeah.
No,
that dude's a...
Or maybe
character.
not, though, because he went and then said to Ellen Pompeo that it was him doing it.
Yeah.
So
it was still on his mind for a while. Yeah. He was worried he was going to get caught. He was having a hard time sleeping at night.
Maybe he like pseudo confessed through blaming the other dude.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
projection,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Classic projection.
Classic. For sure. What was your favorite scene, George?
Oh man, the old neck shot with the train. First of all, why is the gun right where the children? Because it's a fucking petting zoo.
Well, the
can
gun is
reach it.
actually like under
Buried
all
under
the
some
straw.
hay.
Yeah, and he's like, "What is
so
this?"
well hidden?
Yeah,
in the straw where the children are reaching into.
And it's up in a truck, isn't it?
It's on the bed of a truck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that horse was not being shown at that time.
Okay, whatever.
It was a miniature pony,
Any kid
sir.
could have
Yeah.
grabbed it. That thing should have been secured. No. And his reaction when he gets hit in the neck, he's like, "Oh." You're like, yes.
Yeah.
He's like waiting for his. He's been waiting his whole life for somebody to do this. He's so fucking
dart in your neck.
I like
Wait.
you.
You're crazy, man.
Wait, what you just said? There's a fucking dart in your neck, man.
Your fucking French kissed me.
Dude.
They fucking like.
Oh, their
he's
tongues were
in it.
touching too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was probably like, "We're only filming this one time, dude. Like, you better fucking get it right."
In the song when he's just sinking.
Oh, the Simon and
Yeah.
Garfunkel song. Yeah.
Sound of
Hello,
silence.
darkness, my old friend.
That scene, classic comedy.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, for sure.
I think I only remembered 2 scenes from this movie. No, actually, I remember
Soundtrack's amazing.
obviously I remember
It
the KY wrestling. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the dick pulling off the fucking roof, and then I remember the entire tranquilizer scene.
Yeah, I think the KY scene before in the office where they're like, "We can't get enough, and what do you need extra or whatever."
Yeah.
That's funnier than the actual KY scene.
It's funnier for sure, but I didn't remember it as well. I wonder why.
No,
Probably the titties.
the best scene in The Office is like, come on, man, I need this. My wife,
Yeah.
my
Oh, yeah,
kids,
yeah, yeah.
my
Oh,
job. Every day's the same. Oh, and I golf on Sundays, but I fucking hate golf.
Dude, no, when he shoves it to his boss, that was fucking great.
Oh man,
That was good, too.
That was
It's because I
awesome.
locked up Sunshine Square yesterday, and now I got these guys working on something else.
Yeah.
Let me run my team.
Yeah.
Crawling up my ass.
Yes. And his boss like, okay.
Okay.
Like, yep.
I'd appreciate if you got off my back about it.
Will Ferrell at the end, he's like, why don't you give me a fresh beer? And the guy's like, seriously? Yeah, like, we're the same age. And he goes, no.
That was great.
That's Will Ferrell playing the best Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
And it's because he's not the main character.
Yep.
That,
he
to
doesn't
me-
have to carry the weight.
Exactly. That's a good.
Even though Mitch might be the main character,
He's barely in the movie.
dude, it's Vince Vaughn's movie.
It's Vince
I will
Vaughn's
say that none of them,
Speaker City,
for
baby.
me, none of them, because Vince Vaughn's too much of an asshole to identify with.
I don't know. I think he's
Luke
more
Wilson's-
identifiable than you think about.
Not for me.
Hold on. I'm going to call him out. Identifiable?
Identifiable.
Thank you.
You
I
deserve
had to
that.
get one. I had to get one.
Oh, you're right.
You
I
deserve
fucked
that.
up.
Yeah, I don't find him
Everybody gets one.
identifiable.
Everybody gets one.
Frank the Tank, obviously, he's a one-dimensional
Frank the
character
Tank.
at best.
You know,
You're not supposed to identify with him. And Luke Wilson is just boring. There is no relatable
He's boring
main character in this
until
movie to
he
me.
like commits to the Godfather.
Even then, I don't find he's still pretty boring to me.
I like him.
I liked all the characters.
I could relate so hard.
Except Marissa. She's
Vince Vaughn.
You know what?
No. Well,
Steve's
yeah,
mom
I already
listens to
said
it. I'm
that.
not going to say the C word. But Marissa's a bitch.
I skipped over your least favorite character, and that was gonna
What's
be mine.
Marissa,
Yeah,
dude?
that was
You
mine.
married the guy. Presumably, you've been together for at least a year.
At least, yeah, you have to be.
You know who you married. He's a goofball idiot who has goofball friends. You've probably been on double dates.
You're
with all
also
of them.
friends with their wives.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So, or his wife, or Vince Vaughn's wife. So
Hey,
she's
Frank,
going to know. Right.
A little cold out there.
Yeah. You were gone for that.
Honestly, she could have
Is KFC still open?
Yeah.
She could have like been a cool sport about it, and like it would have been great.
Yeah,
but that's not who she is.
Right.
So,
But all she had to do was go, hey man, let's reel it in a little bit.
like that was a lot. Tonight was a lot. We can get through this together, but tonight was a lot.
You and I have been through that shit, right? Where it's like
For sure.
none of that was. I mean, it was extreme, but none of it was like divorceable.
No, it's not like he fucking.
Not after the first week.
It's not like what happened to Luke Wilson in the beginning of the movie. You know, some shit that's like, holy shit.
Middle of the movie, they're getting her wedding present.
Yeah, so she's acting like she doesn't know him, but really she's disappointed that she couldn't change him.
Right.
So he dodged a bullet.
Right.
Yeah.
I could relate so hard to Will Ferrell when he's walking through the party with his Pepsis. And was
right.
No, I got a bunch of things.
All right, I'll do one.
All right,
He gonna do one. He gonna do one.
Right. That was
All right, do it again. Load it up.
That was us 3 weeks ago. We were like, you gonna go 1 or 2 at Toots?
Yeah.
They were at my house till 1 a.m. getting fucking shit housed.
I got a big Sunday. We're going to Home Depot. Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
The way he's saying it, like anybody gives a fuck.
Some wallpaper, maybe some flooring.
Yeah. Ugh, God. What a great example of like growing up sucks so fucking much.
I just wish
like
that those
scene
Wild
in a
Cherry
nutshell.
Pepsi cans would come back. That design was the best design.
Agreed.
Perfect. So my favorite part, and you touched on it, wedding present. Him trying to give away the bread maker to everybody.
The third
is
time when he
hilarious.
gets it back, he's just like,
you just made a bad
just
mistake.
gives up. He's like, fuck.
Vince Vaughn's face in clown makeup when he gives it to
when he's drinking the beer and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I was dying.
I think he's smoking a cigarette too.
Yeah.
There's Vince Vaughn.
Like, I want to be that for Halloween this year. Like, just drinking a beer, clown.
Vince Vaughn
John
has
Wayne
a
Gacy?
great line.
Come on.
Vince Vaughn has a great line. It's in the background when he yells at Spanish for Heaven. He's like, yo, this suit is mad hot, yo. And he's like, put the head back on. That'll be traumatizing for the kids. He goes,
wiggle that tail.
Shake your tail while you're walking. But when the scene is changing, Mitch goes, hey, man, you're giving him a hard time. He's like, what? I'm not breaking the fourth wall. Like, you barely hear him say it.
It's funny. It is funny. My other favorite part is when they're rounding up all the pledges in the fucking van.
Yeah.
And
I will
Metallica's
fucking
playing.
kill you. Oh, yeah, I thought that too.
That was awesome.
They come into that.
Cheese balls.
They come into that shopping center like full tilt and just stop and hit that shopping cart out of the way. Tell anybody about this, we'll fucking kill you. No, we're sorry, we'll have him back by later.
So the lady goes, oh.
Yeah. But when they get blue, they get blue and
help them all
They
slow.
barely get in there, and then they just fucking rip them tires.
So
and
funny. Come on, buddy. Yeah.
There's no way that van had the power.
Yeah.
Well, they souped it up or something because that was
Master
that van.
Puppets playing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
Dude.
Master.
So they keep slowly releasing the blackness.
Yeah.
Did you hear the
Dude, the Chris Stapleton version of Nothing Else Matters.
Shut the fuck up.
Boy.
I gotta listen to it.
It's not as good as the hardcore punk version of Holier Than Thou, but I'm still waiting for that Corey Taylor version to come out.
So Sad But True was done by who are those two guys? Royal Blood.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
But it's exactly the same song.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah, you gotta make it your own, man.
Well, they do because you obviously listen to Royal Blood. It's just a dude with a bass guitar.
Also, Jungle Cruise. Did you watch it?
We talked about it last podcast.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
There's like acoustic Metallica playing throughout like the whole movie.
Are you
That's
serious?
badass.
Yeah.
I'm in.
And I'm trying to remember.
I was already in On the Rock.
I don't know if it's
right.
I forget what
Dwayne.
song it is, but it's like a classical guitar just playing a Metallica song. It's tight.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right.
Jungle Cruise ruled.
I know. It's just hard for me to spend $30 on it
Like I said,
and not own it.
you do own it. You do own it.
No.
As long as you have a
Stays on-
subscription
No,
to
it's gonna stay
HBO.
As
on-
long as you have your Disney Plus, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But like in 30 days, you'll be able to just watch it. on
Exactly.
Yeah,
And if
but-
you don't want to
I
wait,
can wait 3 months.
But here's the thing. It's a date night, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you would spend at the theater, that's what they rounded it up to.
Plus, you'd be going to dinner, all
That's
that
so much
stuff. That all
better.
makes sense.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the movies in shit. What was last I saw the Jason Statham movie?
Which one?
Post COVID?
Yeah.
I mean, not that there is such a thing.
I've been like
but-
5 times since post COVID, but I'm
Okay.
trying to remember.
What
It was
was
the Guy
what
Ritchie
Jason-
movie.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck.
Something.
It's like Snatch.
something man. I forget.
Fuck.
Anyway.
Must have not been good.
No,
it was awesome.
good.
I'm just
Yeah.
drawing a blank. Anyway.
Not good enough.
No worries.
No worries.
No
Moving
worries.
on. Were we entertained?
Very
Fuck
much
yeah.
so.
Yeah. Absolutely. When Frank's on the ground and then they're singing Happy Birthday and he's like, so
The way he
funny.
pushes that kid's face.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
least favorite.
Yes,
character.
obviously super entertained.
So we skipped over. We can if you want. Obviously, least favorite character. Go for it.
Ellen Pompeo.
You're an asshole.
He's saying
You
that
only
just
did that
say it.
because I said she's my favorite.
No, it's just I don't like her. Don't like in Grey's Anatomy. Don't like her.
I've never seen Grey's Anatomy. I've
Don't
only
like
seen her
I-
in this.
Fucking my wife watches it, so I'm stuck with her.
My way.
You guys kind of convinced
all
me
right.
that Frank's wife, whatever her name was, she was
That's
pretty,
my least favorite.
she was pretty
character.
awful, yeah.
It's either her or shit.
Obviously,
Craig Kilborn.
Luke Wilson's
Yeah,
wife.
Craig Kilborn. Yeah. You know what? She was just a free spirit, man. They weren't married.
I don't know. What about the teenage
thought they
girl
were
hooking up
married.
with a 30-year-old?
They were married?
No, they weren't.
Okay, they lived together though.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Dude.
Oh,
That's what
Luke
he
Wilson.
said.
But he didn't know.
Yeah, but she knew.
Okay, so then she would be the shitty person
Yeah.
because obviously he's not a high schooler or in college.
Yeah, she's the shitty
Even though,
person.
okay, let's bring it back. They're at a college party,
Yeah.
right?
She's the shitty person.
I'm not disagreeing, but what I'm saying is, does she think he's just in college?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. No.
She is literally underage. Like
His face was on the poster. It was his house.
Mitchapalooza.
She was thirsty, bro.
Mm-hmm. And he was,
I mean, yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
he was 30.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Well, he said it in the movie. He was 30.
God damn it, I feel old.
Yeah.
he was 30.
Luke Wilson looks 45 in this movie.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All I want to do is get some fucking sleep.
Man.
Get some pancakes. What?
Dude, breakfast sounds so good right now.
It does.
Fuck yeah, we
Some
were entertained,
sausage
baby.
links.
Oh, some
Man,
Scrapple.
why can't...
Have you had the hot?
maple
Have you had the
syrups.
hot and spicy Scrapple yet?
Yeah, it's
Where?
great.
Food Line.
All right. Is it Rappa?
It's motherfucker.
All right, that's the only one that exists. Now,
It's amazing.
I got one complaint. We were talking about breakfast. My girlfriend and I went to Linda's last weekend.
Not good.
I love Linda's.
Why? Nah.
I love Linda's.
Nah.
You're fine.
Store bought.
It was a half-hour wait to get in there,
Yeah, fuck that.
and then we waited 45 minutes for our food at a breakfast diner.
Yeah, that's not good.
I got French toast.
All right, well, maybe that's an
I'm
outlier.
bougie. I'll
man.
go to fucking
I mean,
Island
that
and
place
get
is usually
breakfast.
pretty good.
That's what I told her.
Yeah.
Dude, and the prices went way up there.
Oh,
Really?
Dude, they charged me $4 for a chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I can get a fucking gallon for $3.
Yeah.
Our bill and she got 2 apple juices, $4 a piece.
That's
What?
Not
Our bill
even
was-
not even refills on fucking juice.
They gave
Jesus
us
Christ.
they gave
I ain't
us-
giving you a free refill
our
for
bill
nothing.
for breakfast was $50 and 12 of
Ain't
it
no
was
goddamn way.
Fuck up.
On a $25 meal.
right. And
That's
I-
ridiculous.
And I told when we left, I was like, we could have spent $30 more and went to the island, and we both could have got drunk.
Yeah, you would have been ripped.
I'd
Right.
never go back.
Never. Oh no, fuck that place.
And
I only really like going down there because the fucking antique store next to it is open all the time,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
yeah.
I like antiques.
I like antiquing. Cool. Would we recommend this to our mothers?
I actually would this movie.
yeah.
Because I think it's just the right level of fun. If my mom enjoyed Zach and Mary Make a Porno,
There's no way she's not
Porno.
liking this movie.
Porno.
Hey, look at this guy. He's turning into me.
I'm sorry, I'm snuggling a
This
wiener.
is what you
Me
get.
too.
Whatever, man.
Whatever. Make fun of me enough. You'll
Yeah,
be
my
your
mom would.
life.
My mom would definitely like this movie. I think
For
pretty confident.
sure.
Has she ever seen it?
Call her up every week.
I like this segment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Is
while
this a
he's
segment
dialing,
now?
I would definitely recommend this to both of my parents. I
Both.
don't know if they've seen it or not. I know they've seen me watching it. I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story that I don't think my dad knows after this.
Hey, mom.
Hey.
I'm
Hey.
on the podcast.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Old School?
I don't think so.
Will Ferrell, Vince Vaughn, Luke Wilson. They go to they have like a frat, but they're like all old now.
I don't think so.
Well, never mind. Thanks for joining the podcast, mom. Have a great night.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you, bye. So I'm gonna tell a tall tale. Growing up, my dad.
Is it a coming of age tale?
It might be.
All right.
Stand by me.
Where's the handle?
Where's the handle?
My dad had this innate ability. No matter what I was watching on TV, be it a TV show, a movie,
I know
a
what
video
you're gonna
game,
say. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
he would come downstairs whenever there was titties on the screen.
Yep.
Didn't matter what movie it was.
Yep.
Didn't matter what time of the day.
I think that's just a phenomenon that happens. Like, cause same. Like I had a pretty similar thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Happen to me over and over.
I'm gonna say this. This was the only time that it ever became like a real thing to me that I went, what the fuck? I was living in the duplex. Remember that place? And I was playing Max Payne 3. I don't know if you ever played that game.
Nope.
There's titties on screen for 3 fucking seconds out of a 12-hour game.
That's right when he opens the door.
My dad walks in the screen, goes, "What are you playing?" "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
Oh, this
you
looks
like
good.
them boobies there, right?
For sure there, bud.
Nice tits there, bud.
But literally every movie, including this movie, I remember my dad walking downstairs and seeing on the screen, what do you think?
The KY
Exactly.
where the chicks take their tops off.
Yep. Every time. It's like he went,
That's 2 different sets.
I
of
smell him
tits.
coming.
Then they had him at the swinger scene.
He's like, oh yeah. That's
Yeah, in the unrated the unrated version,
Yeah.
yes. In the
you just hear the moaning.
rated version,
Yeah.
the girl that comes out of the bathroom has a bra on, but in the unrated version, she does not.
Butt naked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So they had to shoot that twice.
It's hot.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Drop your clothes. Let's do it again.
Please tell me this is the first time. Well, do you want to know the truth, or do you want to tell me it's the first time?
Oh my god.
I was really sorry.
Now she's dragging that sick. God, that is such a well delivered
I'm
line.
here for the gangbang.
She's a really good actress, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure there, bud. Hey! The fun facts of the
Fucking week.
Yes.
Frank's streaking scene was shot on a city street. As Will Ferrell remembered it, one of the storefronts was a 24-hour gym with Stairmasters and treadmills in the window. I was rehearsing in a robe, and all these people are in the gym watching me. I asked one of the production assistants, "Shouldn't we tell them I'm going to be naked?" Sure enough, I dropped my robe, and there were shrieks of pure horror. After the first take, nobody was at the window anymore. I took that as a sign of approval.
Nice. He might be one of the ugliest humans on the planet.
Aww.
It's funny because he's got this weird body hair, like Austin Powers
Like
kind of thing.
Velcro.
And then he's got like that appendage scar.
Yeah.
Anytime he's obviously like naked in way more movies.
Yeah.
Because every time he takes his shirt off, all I stare at is that scar. That's what I notice.
I heard. I think it was this movie.
He's the most skinny fat guy of all time, by the way.
I think it was Will Ferrell that I heard in a podcast one time was talking about the old dong bag that they use.
Yeah.
He was like, this
dong bag.
this feels way more vulgar than just being naked. Like
Right.
the little drawstring sack that you put over your shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just hilarious to me. I wonder if he wore it for this movie.
Yes, because in the unrated one, you see him run out the driveway and you can see his shit bouncing, but it's clearly not a dick.
Yeah.
Little dong bag, drawstring dong bag.
Dong bag Daryl.
Some of Luke Wilson's scenes, like when he arrives at home, were done in one take. The crew nicknamed him One Take Wilson.
Wow.
He's way better than his brother, I'm telling you.
Or he's just like, look, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me my money.
I got to go make some Alvin and the Chipmunks movies.
Oh my
Right.
god. Was that him?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing it.
I like Luke Wilson.
I do
don't
too.
know. Yeah.
I thought that was like Jason Lee.
I'm like
It might have been
lukewarm
Jason.
on
I
it.
like Jason Lee.
No, that was Luke Wilson, bro.
That was Luke Wilson in the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. It might be Jason Lee.
I think it was Jason
I think
Lee,
George
guys.
hit the fucking.
I
I
always
think
get
it is
them-
Jason Lee.
They're
was
like the
definitely Jason
same
Lee.
too.
It might-
eh?
yeah.
No, Jason Lee's 100 times funnier. Jason Lee's one of the funniest people on the planet.
Womp womp womp
I 100% believe that.
womp womp womp.
Mallrats. We haven't done Mallrats yet, have we?
No.
No.
I watched that movie like 3 days ago. So fucking funny.
Would you like a chocolate pretzel?
It's Jason Lee.
Yeah.
Shit. The foul-mouthed band playing at the wedding is a real rock band called the Dan Band. They have also appeared in Starsky and Hutch and The Hangover.
Sweet.
I just
Dan
watched.
Band is great.
I just watched Starsky and Hutch the other day randomly while I was making my Batman Batmobile out of Legos.
Mm-hmm.
That movie
Nerd.
holds the fuck up.
Yeah?
It's really good.
Which one?
Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that.
Really?
That just doesn't seem like it would make me laugh much.
You know, after I watched this,
It's like the same movie.
Dodgeball was on.
Dodgeball. I
I
like that
sat there
movie.
and watched Dodgeball.
I like that one.
I really like Dodgeball too.
Yeah.
Got crushed by 5 tons of irony. What are the 5 D's of Dodgeball?
Dodge,
Duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Wow.
Vince Vaughn had to keep the crowd at the Mitchapalooza scene, over 300 extras, under control by entertaining them for at least an hour.
Whoa.
So he probably just did like stand-up.
They're just probably waiting for Snoop's high ass to get off the bus.
Probably. Yo, let's go. Huh? The man who played Marissa's father and gave her away at the wedding is Will Ferrell's accountant.
How the fuck do you find that?
I love you,
fact?
Dad.
Yeah.
It's so random.
That's how big of a dick. What's his name's character is in the whole movie. He's like, well, let me give you the first congratulations. One vagina for the rest of your life. Blah, blah, blah. Look at the baby. Look at the baby.
Oh, my God.
The dad gets up there. He goes, it takes a great man to give away an angel.
Right.
Yes.
But when Luke Wilson was bombing that fucking best man speech, Vince Vaughn kind of wrapped
You're
it
right.
up.
Yeah, he did have his back on
He
that one.
wrapped it up for him.
Yeah, but also think back to the ceremony. When he coughs, he goes, oh, don't do it.
Yeah.
And then he's sitting 3 people away from the wife at the fucking reception going, you're the lady, Marissa. You're the lady.
Jeez.
And then he's stuffing his fucking face
Oh.
and like singing to the song.
Yeah.
Tell me that wasn't fucking one of the best fucking music scenes too.
The wedding one?
Yeah, the fucking I forgot how fucking dope that was.
Yeah, we're talking about the damn band.
Yeah, I know that,
Yeah.
but we haven't really touched on it.
I could talk about Dan Band all day. They're hilarious.
Especially when he starts dropping F-bombs out of nowhere.
That's like the whole band's thing, dude. It's like,
I've done that since then. Whenever I do karaoke, I always throw in motherfucker like
Perfect.
as often as I can, just because of this. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, in Starsky and Hutch, they do the same thing. You need to watch
I need
Starsky
to
and
watch
Hutch.
it just because Dan Band. I'll give it a
Dude,
shot.
okay.
Do
So
it.
Will Ferrell's also in this
Do
movie. Exactly.
I've
That's
seen
where
that.
it's from.
I've seen
Okay.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Huggy Bear.
I've seen like a lot of clips and
And
everything.
Snoop.
All the memes.
I got a fun fact coming up
I
for
love
it.
Snoop too, so I guess I gotta watch.
Huggy Bear.
You need to watch it. It's really good. The idea for the film came when writer and director Todd Phillips was talking to a friend and who had seen and enjoyed Phillips' movie Frat House, which came out in 1998. He told him, you know what would be funny is a movie about older guys who start a fraternity of their own. After being told by Phillips to write it, he presented Phillips with a loose version of the finished product.
huh.
So his friend basically made this movie for him.
That's tight.
Yeah. So here's the one for you. Snoop Dogg. It is of the week. Agreed to cameo in this film so he could play Huggy Bear in Starsky and Hutch. Writer and director Todd Phillips admitted to essentially bribing him using his desire to play Huggy Bear to his advantage. So he said, so when I went to him, I said, I want you to do Huggy Bear. He was really excited and said, oh yeah, also, will you do this little thing for me in Old School, like a little cameo? So he kind of had to do it, I think. So basically, he bribed him.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Huggy Bear.
I mean, how long was Snoop in this movie?
Oh, 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Not, yeah,
Not
if
even,
that,
probably,
yeah.
I'm sure he was there for like a whole day.
I mean,
Yeah, but he probably didn't leave that bus.
No.
yeah. He said like the first 8 bars that paid in full, and that was it.
Right. Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Before filming, Vince Vaughn worked with Will Ferrell to figure out their characters' backstories and how they knew each other. He credited that with helping him figure out who Bernard was, which led to several ad-libbed moments. The earmuff scene where he swears in front of his kids, and then I tell you the kid to earmuff, that is all off the cuff. But that stuff is a lot easier to do when you know who you are and your circumstances and who your characters are, Vaughn explained.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So it's a cool little
Right.
come up with a backstory and whatnot, which alludes to Starsky and Hutch, where they have to come up with backstories for their characters wearing makeup and costumes and whatnot, which is funny, and that's whatever.
And Owen Wilson goes, steals it. He goes, do it, whatever, do it. Yeah. Do it.
There were plans to produce a sequel with the main characters on college spring break. Upon reading the script, Ferrell and Vince Vaughn had the same reaction when the story just felt like it was repeating itself. So basically they said, nah.
Yeah, this movie didn't need a sequel.
Nah.
Not at all.
No. Because
It's a great standalone.
the way it ends,
Yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's the Godfather, but he's not there anymore. Will Ferrell's yelling at
By the way,
everybody.
how big was his fucking backyard?
Right?
By the way.
Huge.
Huge.
Vince Vaughn signed his contract for the movie during the scene with the wedding. It was his first day of shooting, and he had to sign the contract before he could start. That's kind of weird, right?
He just showed up ready to work, and they were like, "Oh shit, don't forget this."
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck you, pay me.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Hollywood. I wonder if it was like a legal or a money dispute, and he's like, well, I'm here.
He probably was filming, dude, it was 2003. What wasn't he doing? What wasn't he in? So he was probably filming something else, and he had to get there last minute.
I'm going to get to this next one, and that kind of shows you Vince Vaughn wasn't doing anything like this before.
Oh.
According to Vince Vaughn, the studio didn't want him for this film, as they were unsure that he could do a comedy. This is before he was well known as a comedic actor.
All right, then.
This was his first comedy-type movie.
Really?
Because after this is when he did Wedding Crashers and all these other movies.
Right.
So that's interesting to me. The last scene shot for this movie was the Mitchapalooza.
Huh.
It was also probably the biggest scene. Too.
Yeah, that makes sense. The house gets fucking wrecked. There's spray paint on the walls.
Yeah.
There's a burning car.
Tic-tac-toe.
There's a burning car in the front yard. They had a barbecue. Hello, Mitch. Bernard. Hey, man, there's a couple whippets laying around. And
cheese.
What are you, Campus Patrol? Try again.
I'm the Dean.
Yeah, Dean Pritchard.
The film was mainly shot on the Westwood campus of UCLA, the area shots of the fictitious Harrison University. However, most of them were of Harvard. They had to be had to be shot for Road Trip. So this was there was stuff used in this movie that was also used for Road Trip.
Tight, but the shit for Road Trip probably ended up on the cutting room floor.
I don't think so.
I didn't see any recognizable things.
I think like the
Are you sure it wasn't stealing Harvard? Harvard wasn't in Road Trip. They didn't go to Harvard.
Well, they used Harvard University for what looked like whatever they were in.
Ithaca.
So the overhead shots where they're like showing aerial views of the colleges, they're the same shots.
Oh.
Director cameo, Todd Phillips shows up at the door to ask about the gangbang.
Yep, with his Star David necklace on.
Right, here for the gangbang. The song "Here I Go Again" by Whitesnake is played 4 times in this movie, twice with the words, once without, and once hummed.
Hummed, yeah.
Whitesnake is also mentioned by Mitch when he references Nicole's high school denim jacket.
Yep.
Yeah.
He smoked Marlboro Reds and had that Whitesnake jean jacket.
I still had the jacket.
Frank
hot.
also wears a Whitesnake t-shirt at the end of the movie.
Yep.
During the credits.
Oh, yeah, when he's getting cereal and he kicks the fucking cart. I'm back!
Blue's real name is Joseph Blue Pulaski. The Toronto Blue Jays have a minor league team named the Pulaski Blue Jays.
That's so a coincidence?
I have no
I
idea.
think not.
Is Todd Phillips Canadian?
I don't know. I never looked that up.
Huh. Pulaski Blue Jays.
Vince Vaughn, Luke Wilson, and Will Ferrell dubbed themselves the Wolf Pack several years before Todd Phillips directed The Hangover. Because they would always make fun of each other, a particularly stinging exchange had Ferrell refer to Legally Blonde, in which Wilson had co-starred as Legally Bland. Wilson said it didn't make him feel great. Wilson retorted by saying to Ferrell, "Will, you know the transition from TV to movies isn't a very easy one, so you might want to just keep one foot back in TV just in case this whole movie thing falls through."
Wow.
I love it.
The Wolf Pack.
That's how you are with your close friends, man. You make fun of them and then you
give them shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess you guys really like me.
Yeah, well, kind of. You're all right. You're a better drummer.
Ouch, bro. Ouch. That's what I'm here for, huh?
Yeah, man.
Just drumming.
Drumming.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's all I got for the fun facts.
All right, then. Let's wrap it up.
Next week is my pick.
Well, we got to give
We
our
haven't
final
even given our
grades.
final
bud.
decisions here, bud.
Hey there, bud.
I'm skipping.
Get fucked.
You're all over the place there, bud.
I'm so sorry. All right. What do you got? Final decision.
7.5. Give me 7.5 KY matches out of 10.
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
What the fuck?
6.5.
Yeah, I mean it's a good that's a good score for a comedy. I think so.
What you just said, little man. What? I'm sorry.
I think that's fair
I don't know
enough.
what the fuck you just said. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Just I mean, you know me, like this is just like, you know, it makes me laugh and stuff, but it's not really what I like am looking
It's
for.
fair enough.
You know?
I
Yeah.
see what you're doing. I see what you got going on.
And I'd say like comedy has evolved since this time. Like I remember 21 Jump Street came out, and I felt like I was like, okay, this is like this is not like anything I've ever seen before. It felt like a new kind of comedy, and this movie just, you know, it feels a little dated. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, 6.5.
All right.
All right.
Right.
9 out of 10.
Wow.
Fucking loved it. Didn't pick up my phone once.
Me neither.
Nothing had it didn't lull at any point.
And you said you hadn't seen this in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
You've also said you don't really rewatch a lot of movies.
Except action movies, to be honest, yeah. And The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I
watch
can
that
watch
bitch every week.
Yeah. I could literally watch The Dark Knight like once every other month.
So goddamn good.
Yeah, I'm going to give this 7.5.
Yeah.
I really enjoy this movie. I watch it probably once a year.
Yeah.
I do that.
Will not turn it off if I ever see it on now.
Exactly. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about the gymnastic scene at the end.
Yeah.
Still holding. Still holding.
With a cigarette in his mouth.
Or Will Ferrell doing
His arms are way too straight.
the ribbon.
Yeah, there it is.
They literally just like gave him that thing and they like just didn't cut. They were like, just take it away.
Pretty
And
much.
He just improvised.
I had a
really
fun
funny.
fact that I didn't want to write it down, but literally that was supposed to be Luke Wilson doing that. And he showed up to set and said, I'm too fucking tired. I'm not doing it. So then Will Ferrell's just like, I got it. And he did it. And if you look in the background, Luke Wilson's face is like, fuck this.
Really?
Yeah, because he was just like so tired and he didn't want to do anything.
Wow. Okay.
But it makes
Wilson
the movie.
sounds like a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, one take Wilson, maybe he just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I think it worked out
Keep my
better.
composure.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if that was Luke Wilson doing it, it would kind of take away from his mystique of being the Godfather.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And who knows, he might not have done it so eloquently as Will Ferrell did it.
Because it was
Will Ferrell
almost
did
like
nail it.
good.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
He said, I'm worth $3.5 million that the government knows about. Fucking Vince Vaughn.
Roll out that red carpet for some fucking high school marching band. Just make sure you can see the stage, pal.
What is that? I own 6 speaker cities. or
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're slashing prices for everything, the beepers, the DVD players.
I'll give you the keys to the store. Not really. I had to say it.
Yeah, that was
It
figurative.
is figuratively.
Perfect. Yeah.
So next week is
my
Steve's
pick.
pick.
And I'm
interested.
I'm like in 3 movies.
Dude, you know what I want you to do?
Yeah.
I want you to do episode 4 just to piss Ryan off.
No, we went through this.
Oh shit! Never mind. Don't do episode 4.
What was
New
episode
Hope?
4?
Yeah, the first.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, now you got me thinking.
I wouldn't even have to watch it. I've
I
seen it
love
1,000
Star.
times.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch this movie,
Isn't
but
that a
I've seen it so
long-ass
much.
movie?
Oh, I watched it.
I wanted to, but I was like, man, I just watched it probably like 2 months ago,
Oh, all right.
and I was
good.
like, man, whatever. What were you gonna say?
No.
Never mind. I thought Ryan was a big old Star Wars hater.
Yes.
I am.
I am too. I was being a dick.
But I also said
I've seen them all.
The original trilogy is very good.
I also said I wanted to watch the original
Because you've never seen
them.
Like the original,
I've never seen them all through.
I've
seen bits and
bits and
pieces.
pieces, I
yeah.
got
the original trilogy is so fucking good that like they haven't made a good Star Wars movie except for like maybe one since. And people are still all over Star Wars is nuts. Like that's how good those 3 movies are.
I hate everything around.
There's like 10 bad ones and 3
the
good
original 3.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It's just the way people act about it.
Yeah, that shit's weird. They need to chill.
I get
Motherfucker,
you.
you want them?
No bullshit.
Bullshit,
Oh, maybe to
bullshit.
you, maybe to you. I don't know.
You and Steve had like a fucking 25-minute conversation about Star
I
Wars.
guess
one
I
day.
am kind of nerdy on
Well,
it.
no, we're not dressing up and
No,
going
I
to
didn't
whatever
say
like
that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I do enjoy the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, you guys
obviously.
went on a fucking tangent, and I'm over here fucking knew nothing.
I'm sorry.
Sucks to be you. You're missing out. Those movies are fucking good.
Yeah, educate yourself, bro. All right, I told you Saturday night what movie I was gonna pick.
I don't remember.
I did.
I'm
No,
not
I
gonna remember
told
that.
George.
Oh,
George
geez.
doesn't remember what he had
That's
for
why I
breakfast.
told
I
him.
know. That's why I kind of had the conversation with him, and I wanted to see. I wanted to judge his reaction on the movie that I said.
How did I react?
Hell yeah, bro! That's a
It's
banger.
just like that?
Yep, that's exactly what you
sounds
said.
like me, man.
Sounds like George. Yeah.
And like I'm half and half with that movie only because it's another one of those I wouldn't have to watch it. So I don't know if I want to watch it, but I want to review it and we've talked about it.
Oh, I remember now.
Oh shit.
Do it, dude.
Is it something about Mary?
The time has come, dude.
Is
The
it something
time
about
has
Mary?
come, dude.
It might be. If you're calling me out on it, maybe then I got to go with it.
Well, what? Hold on. What was your pick?
Does George remember?
Was there something about Mary?
I said
it
I was going to
100%
pick.
there's
There's
something
Oh,
about
I
Mary.
love that fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm like on the
I do
cusp
remember
because I
now.
really love that movie too, and I do want to review it. And I know you probably haven't seen it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it not that long ago.
Dude, it came out in the. I remember seeing that movie in
98,
the
I
theaters
think.
when I was 12.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
That movie
And
is
it holds up.
very good.
Holds up.
It holds up very well. It's very funny.
Damn, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
and you know why? It's because nothing dates it in the movie. There's nothing that they do. There's no music that they're using that puts it in a specific category. You know what I mean?
Brett Favre kind of ages it.
Maybe a little, but it's so
Brett
meaningful.
Favre.
Brett Favre.
Dude, the reveal of that is so good. Because even when that girl's like, Pac-Man, what was his name? You don't pick up on that.
Right.
I didn't. You know what I mean? And I was watching
Same thing with like
football
Woogie.
back then.
He's
Tom Woganowski.
How would you not know?
Right.
Yeah.
Even a whitehead on your eyeball, Mary.
Good delivery, dude.
Thank you. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's a
And
very funny movie.
I have a good story
I
about.
was just getting to baseball.
You yelling at me in my own house?
That's how I was going to introduce this. Is we were going to do a movie about finding someone's baseball. But
Dude, when Warren finds his fucking earmuffs and he feels bad for breaking the table, he goes, I didn't do it. He broke it. He broke it.
He was masturbating. How'd you get the zipper all the way to the top?
How'd you get the beats with the Franks?
And then she sprays him with the Bactine. He's like,
like sneak attacks.
I love this movie. We're going to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love There's Something About Mary.
Yes.
And
I think
the Farrelly brothers are playing guitar throughout the whole thing.
That's them?
Yeah, it's them.
That's so funny.
Mary. Something about Mary.
It's a great movie. So I
Fucking
can't wait.
Ben Stiller's walking away.
Because when he walks away from her, he plays it cool. He's like, it's fine, Mary,
Yeah,
you know. Whatever.
yeah.
But as soon as he gets outside.
The way they open this movie is so genius with like him talking. And
Yeah.
there's no one there.
Right.
And he just like sits down. It's like, oh yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah. Well, that about wraps it up. He's like trying to look like, what?
I want to find that. I want to find whatever city they were in Florida, and I want to go to that driving range. I've always wanted to go to a
That
driving
is a
range
cool-ass
where
driving
you
range.
hit it into water.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, real cool thing I want to say is back in Canada, we have this thing called Canal Days, and it's right by a canal where a bunch of ships go through.
Yeah.
Every year for Canal Days, they would set up, if you could hit over the canal onto this little bit of grass, you would get a free round of golf at one of the golf courses.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the coolest things ever because the canal ain't fucking not wide. It's like at least 100 yards wide.
Okay, so nothing's crazy.
Right, but it's cool to be able to do that. You pay $5, you get like
Yeah.
free balls and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hit the green a couple times.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I got a free round of golf.
Gunner, come play with my wiener.
Go play with the wiener over there.
I don't like that.
Well, whatever. Hey, everybody, next week there's something about Mary. Looking forward to it.
There's about to be something about dominoes in my tum-tum.
Is it streaming anywhere?
We're gonna find that out.
I'm pretty sure it's on Prime.
It might be. I mean, obviously, it probably is.
It was.
If just like anything, this movie will be free next week.
Yeah,
so,
I know. They're listening.
Yeah.
We're part of the algorithm.
We are. But hey, thanks for listening to The Decision Reel. As always, you can find us on The Decision Reel on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what have you. Like and favorite. Do your shit. Download.
CM Punk.
Cult of personality. I'm gonna play it. I don't fucking care.
That's
Later.
fine.
See ya.